Warning, warning. The next 3 hours requires an open mind. It's Sunday night. It's 7 o'clock. And the Human Zoo is now open. Call 01243 55 60 60. Skype play.radio.uk. Email studio@playradiouk.com. Conference on 0208 123 1088. Watch and listen at NTTBS.com. But be warned, this is a live community dedicated to discussing topics and taboos in a frank and open manner. So, if you're easily offended by an open-minded mass debate, then this show is not for you. And now, it's not the Tommy Boyd Show with Matt and Stu, only on Play 2 UK. Beware, boring calls will be buzzed off.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. We're in! Come on! It's us.
You just made me jump.
We're on form. I don't know about that.
Hey.
We're ready for this.
I've got 3 hours of gold planned for you tonight.
Have you?
Yeah, although Ian Lee completely ruined it on Monday by having 4 hours.
Pardon me.
Of gold.
It's on. Excellent.
You're on.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're on. How are you?
I'm splendid. How are you?
I'm splendid. How are you, Stu?
Okay, mate. Yeah, good. Yep.
Just okay?
Yeah, just okay. Yeah.
Just okay.
Yeah, it's
okay.
It's been a long weekend.
It's already been commented that I look a bit
thin.
Worse for wear.
Oh, right. Okay.
I haven't yet got home from the festival last night.
No?
My jeans are still wet from the rain. From the rain.
You didn't sleep in them, did you?
No.
All right.
Oh, but the sleeping arrangements, I'll tell you about that later. Airbeds.
Ah.
Hello, you on the phone?
The boys are Buckytown, the boys are Buckytown. Evening, boys.
Evening, Alan.
Hello.
You alright?
Yep.
I'll tell you what, it's been an amazing day with me.
Really?
Got to see the closing ceremony of the games.
What?
You got to see the closing ceremony of the games.
Oh, wow, that must have been a real...
They were on a big screen in town.
Oh, right, I see. So you went
And
into the
I made my
centre.
own flag as well.
You made your own flag.
Yeah.
Alan Caddick, ambassador for the 2012 Olympics. Let's start the petition now.
I second the motion.
Well, you would,
Well, you
Alan.
would, wouldn't you?
How are you, Mr. Riddle?
I'm all right now, Alan. I've been crappy during the week. I had a sickness bug, and I really knocked the wind out of the
Oh,
sails.
no. What about you, Stewball?
I'm all right, mate.
The doll's still working.
What's still working? The doll's still working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you washed her out?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know when you go in from behind, Alan.
No, don't go beyond yet.
You've not been behind yet, no?
No, it's mainly in the mouth.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering whether or not when you've gone in
Matt.
behind, when you've gone in behind, you get mud on your helmet.
No.
Whether or not you get mud on your
fine.
That's disgusting. Did we? I mean, what is it? Oh dear. Eh? Couple of minutes in, and we're already talking sex dolls.
Oh, God.
Although it was Alan.
He's got this knack of ringing up every show.
It's great, isn't it?
On Play Radio that's talk-related and
Lowering the tone.
announcing to the world. But the thing is...
Can you imagine? Gary's just said actually something great in the Skype chat room, play.radio.uk.
I'll be at first then.
Great. Can you see Alan? He gets up there, start of the Olympics. He's like, opening ceremony, and he sits there and he gets hold of the mic and goes, "Play that fucking jingle!"
I think Alan should run the Olympic flame into the stadium.
Oh, God.
Maybe we can set up some sort of tripwire at the end of the stairs.
Imagine him running along in a tracksuit with a flame with his doll under his arm.
You're on the phone. You're on the phone? Why do I keep saying you're on the phone? You are on the phone, but you're also on the air. Hello?
Hello, Matthew. It's Peter Chapman from West Sussex here.
Hello, Peter Chapman from West Sussex.
You're really?
A slight inquiry. Do you know when I can potentially be expecting my prize from Thursday night?
Your prize from Thursday night?
You can tell everyone, I don't mind. It's rather
Oh,
not-
that! Oh, right, of course. Your goodie bag from the sex shop.
Yes.
Which will include, no doubt, vibrators, butt plugs, cock rings, and lube.
Why? What happened here then?
Man, I want it.
I was the big winner.
Well, don't boast, Pete. Claire's told me.
Yeah.
Maybe not. So, maybe the little winner.
Well, I emailed...
portion. Little wiener.
I emailed you
Sorry, buddy.
details. It's all right. I emailed you details.
I wasn't
on
saying sorry to
Thursday
you. I
night.
was saying sorry to Pete.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Right, go on.
Yeah, Thursday night I sent you details, Peter, so I imagine they'll be sent very soon.
That's excellent.
Are you looking forward to receiving your prize, Peter?
I will, yeah. I might
looking
get
forward
my
to
mother
receiving
to
it.
test them out.
Your mother?
Yeah,
Okay, maybe she could review them for us.
yeah. Perhaps you can make a YouTube video.
I was going to say, make a video.
Yeah.
It might not be able to be YouTube though. Maybe
I'm
porn
doing one
tube.
of those mystery. It seems popular at the moment on YouTube to do these unpacking videos. People do like 10-minute videos just unpacking a simple item. So imagine me, a 10-minute video unpacking a sex toy goodie bag.
Wow.
How cool's that?
Can I ask? Sorry, what was it he won this on? Whose show? was
Mike
this on?
Mendoza's show.
Right.
And on Thursday night, we had a lady who manages Passion Adult Store, which is online, passion.org.uk or something.
Right.
And the question was, where is the store based? And the store's based in Cardiff. And the prize was a sexy goodie bag.
Excellent, and Mr. Chapman won.
Yeah, so you
Chapman
should listen in every Thursday because there's always a prize to win.
Is there on a
Wait,
Thursday?
That's
Wednesday and Thursday. On Wednesday,
Right.
we gave away an iTrip
FM transmitter.
deluxe thingy that's worth about 70 quid.
Oh, for crying out!
You can't win, Aaron, because you work for Play Radio.
I can though.
Technically, I work.
No, you can't either, still, I'm afraid.
Oh, why?
Because you
I've signed
seem
no
to be
contract.
working. for
You're
Play
on the
Radio.
your
I've
face
signed-
is on the website.
No,
You're
it's
not
not.
allowed- Yes,
Just,
it is.
Just,
Is there?
Yes.
Where did you get the picture of me from?
DJ Mini Sites, you're on there.
Am I?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I haven't got
yeah.
I haven't got a picture.
You
It's
are.
there.
Have I?
Yeah,
It's
you
the one
are.
I took.
Listen, Peter, you still there?
No.
No, he's gone. Well, look, if you want to get on the air, just like our sexy goodie bag winner Peter Chapman did, you can do it. You know, there's a few ways. You can email studio@playradiouk.com if you just don't have the balls to call.
It always sounds like a crack of thunder when you do that because the whole desk vibrates and all the microphones go.
Nice one.
Yeah, 01243 55 60 60 is the number, or of course we have an alternative one which is 0208 123 1088. And if you're on Skype, play.radio.uk. Skype calls are free. Make sure you've got it all checked and set up properly because I'm sick to death of opening the Skype failure.
Yeah, if you go on Skype and you look for a thing called the Skype test call, it'll let you work out whether or not you're too loud, too quiet, your mic works, your speakers work, the whole works. It's brilliant. Can I suggest that people who are going to Skype tonight make sure that that works before they call us up? Because
Yeah.
there's nothing more annoying than spending 30 seconds waiting for someone to go and then hang up.
Also, for those of you that are new to this, the 01243 55 60 60 is an anonymous line. So if you want to call up and just do anything random, that's the line
Yeah.
for you.
and we take you straight to air.
Yes, in fact, we've come up with a new rule tonight that we discussed on the phone this week.
Yes.
We are not going to... Right, so we're not going to answer the call and put it on hold.
No.
Right? So whenever your call is answered, you are immediately on the air at that moment. So when you call, you're straight on. If it rings and rings and rings and rings and rings and rings off because we haven't answered your call, just keep trying. But you just have to... You won't be put on hold. So when Matt says you're on the air, you really are on the air. It's you, all right?
Yeah, it is you.
And that's good for two reasons. One, you're not kept on hold so it doesn't cost you anything. And secondly, you are not left in confusion.
Yes. So when Matt goes, you're on the air, you know it's you. So there you go.
Indeed.
Nice and easy, isn't it?
I had a topic for tonight.
I had a Mars bar. He's got a nuts bar.
I had some nuts.
You're going nuts, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah. I had a topic for tonight. I think Alan's already beaten it. My topic was, is there anything worse than a
Alan's
festival
always
toilet?
beaten it.
And now I'm thinking, yes, Alan's doll after a week of use.
Ooh!
You're on the air. And this is the new system in
Are we going to have... By the way, I forgot to announce the results last week that Mick won the phone slamming contest for last week.
Yeah?
And so I think we should start the phone slamming contest again tonight.
Okay, yeah.
So
we'll
when
do
you
that.
finish your call, slam the phone down as hard as you can, and we'll have a little leaderboard.
Yes.
Oh, hang on. Can't you make it interesting this week? They have to say a word before they slam the phone down.
How about...
I suppose
Matt's waving at me with
I'm
his big
waving.
smile.
Whoever can say it the funniest and
I'm
then...
waving at the camera.
How about Mr. Flibble?
Must be random, isn't it?
I don't know. I was
I was
trying
just
to think
thinking of something... Kippers? I don't know.
So last Sunday, I
Cat flaps.
thought I'd done...
Cat flaps! There you go. At the end of your call, you have to say the word cat flaps and then slam the phone down. And the best one gets nothing.
You're on the air.
Am I on hold?
No!
Do you want me
You cheeky get.
I can put you on hold.
Oh, bloody hell.
Your call is important to us. Please
Yeah.
continue to hold.
Okay. Listen, you he, she, what do you want?
Right. I'm just going to say, tonight would have been the listener barbecue.
Right.
Yes, it would.
It would, yes.
Thanks for fucking cancelling it.
well, unfortunately, Joe's not here. See, so can't do
Yeah,
that.
that's
And of
the
course,
thing, but she said I could have her sausages.
well, you see, the thing is, and being that it's a completely lad show tonight, and there is no women in the studio, I think we can possibly get away with saying that being the woman, she would be having to do the cooking, washing, and cleaning.
That's right.
You obviously don't know Joe very well.
No, I know. But
It's
so.
like that joke on the aeroplane, isn't it? The aeroplane's going down, and this woman starts undoing the shirt and says, "Somebody please treat me like a woman before I die." And someone hands her a shirt and says, "Fucking iron this."
Is there anything worse than a festival toilet, Leslie?
Then a what toilet?
A festival toilet.
Oh, you mean one of those outdoor ones where everyone's using it?
Yes.
They've got those chemicals in the toilet, haven't they?
Yes.
The reek.
They make the poo smell even worse.
Oh God, no! There's nothing worse than that.
Really?
No, nothing.
Well, I used to think that my dad's dog poo bin was worse.
Oh.
He used to have this cylindrical thing that was buried in the ground with chemicals in it, and you meant to put it in, and it disperses the dog poo with chemicals and makes it into fertiliser underneath the ground.
Oh, but is that the one that you dig in the soil?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to have one of those. What's worse for me is actually just shoveling the shit, because you get one whiff of it in your throat and you gag, don't you?
Did you read about in the paper last week about some celebrity, and I forget who it was? Was it? No, it might have been Jake Gyllenhaal or something like that. One of these celebrities just had a kid or something. Oh Christ, the name will come to me at some point. Anyway, who said he's so proud of the fact that his wife's given birth, he's going to bury the placenta under a tree that he's going to plant.
Sounds like a Tom Cruise
Because
idea.
apparently it's very good nutritional value for the soil, and the trees go much quicker and stronger if you plant a placenta near the tree.
Some religions or
Nice,
faiths
isn't
or tribes or whatever believe in eating the placenta.
Yes, nice,
Have you
isn't it?
ever eaten a placenta, Leslie?
Yeah, and Scientology believes that. There was a rumour a few months back that Tom Cruise was going to do that.
Right.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think so. That's probably where I've got this idea from.
But nobody said whether he did it or not.
Do you care?
Well, yeah, because I just need one more reason to hate that little fucker.
Thank you very much, Leslie.
It'd be nice in a pita bread, wouldn't it, with onions and garlic mayo?
Yeah, or a bit of fried placenta with a bit of batter and chips.
Batter. I tell you what smells worse than those toilets.
What?
Right, I like to cut the grass every Sunday, as does Stu, don't you, Stu?
Well, not every Sunday. I try to avoid it as often as possible, but sometimes it's just unmanageable.
Today was too wet. Anyway, I empty the grass cuttings into these green bags, and I put them next to the shed. I haven't had time to go down and take them to the tip, right? And just plain old grass cuttings, if you leave it in a carrier bag, turns into the foulest,
isn't it just
smelling mass.
Yeah.
It's got maggots on it as well. It's only grass. Why is it covered in maggots?
01243 55 60 60. Why is it covered in maggots? Hello, you're on the air.
Just checking you weren't lying, Cat Flaps. Oh, sorry, that's not your name. Sorry.
No,
oh.
You're supposed to say it and then slam the phone down.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'll do it again, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Cat Flaps.
That was a very piss poor attempt at a slamming, but that was very good. You've got a Skype call, Matt.
Hello on Skype.
Catted, my boyfriend, fucked me on the beach. I now need a good clean. He's a dirty boy.
You're on the air on the phone. Hello.
Cat Flap.
Now that was better than G.
That was a better one than G-Man, so we're going to have... I recognise the voice on that one.
Yeah.
Do you know
Right.
what?
G's was half-hearted, wasn't it? He can try again.
Yeah, you can have... As somebody said last week, didn't we have somebody last week that said we should give people a second chance?
Yeah.
Not the reportage.
So if somebody makes a bad phone slam, they can have a second go.
They can have as many goes as they want.
All right,
can't
yeah.
they? Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, it's Davey here from Poland.
Hey!
Hello, Davey
Hey,
from
Davey,
Poland.
how are you, mate?
This is history in the making, because for the first time ever, I'm ringing this radio show. I don't know if anybody's rung from the car before, but I'm ringing from the car. And actually, with me, I've got Alan.
I thought you were going to say sober.
Who's spoken to you before, the guy that writes the Viz letters, and also Transmystic, and also Mary, all in the car. We went up for a trip to the north of the country today, and now we're on our way back, but we've been a little bit delayed, so I'm late for the start of the show at my computer. But so we can't listen to live. I'll be on the podcast, but I thought give a call anyway to let you all know that we're with you in spirit.
Well, is there anything worse than a festival toilet?
Is there anything worse than a festival toilet?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'll put that to the guys. Can you think of anything worse than a festival? Well, not having a toilet at the festival presumably is worse.
That's a good point.
Yeah?
Well, I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I'm a lot more comfortable going in a bush than these hellholes.
Yeah, that much is true. Yeah.
Is that the main topic then? Festival toilets?
That's one of them, which is feeding them out slowly, Davey. And you know, you never know. You might be back in time for the rest of them. They are gold.
We were discussing a little topic in the car, and that is, was Kim Wilde hot or not?
No, she wasn't. Thank you very much, Davey. Hello, you're on the air.
What did you say?
We were going to get Davey do the cat.
We were going to get David. Oh, we didn't get David to do the cat flaps and the phone slams.
It's all right. He'll get it later when he
go on.
listens to the show. On the air.
Right, this is my repercharge phone slam.
Yeah, let's go on.
But the problem is I was using like a handheld thing, so you can't really slam it.
Listen, you can slam mobile phones, I've told you. They still work.
This is a proper kind of like an old style phone, so this should work quite well.
Go on in.
Okay, cat flaps.
Oh, that's it. There we go.
That's a lot.
G-Man moves to the top.
01243 55 60 60. Is there anything worse than a festival toilet and the cat flaps phone slam competition? And we got Rio on Skype. No,
we don't.
No, we don't. I've found that a lot of people calling up by mistake. It's not a mistake. Just don't press the green button. It's very simple.
If you
really No. I almost guillotined off my finger on Thursday evening by opening the loft ladder in the house.
Yes.
And it's like one of those two-part ones, so the sort of it slides down halfway, and then you unclip a clip, and the bottom bit slides out.
I know them, yes.
And so I slid the top part down, slid the bottom part down, thinking it was all okay. Put my hand on the step, put my first step on, and the top bit went crack because it hadn't quite locked into place, and almost chopped my finger off. And slamming the phone there on the desk there, I've just whacked it really hard, and it's really effing painful.
Oh dear.
Really effing painful.
See how I censored myself there?
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah, well, it's early doors.
Although one of the first words you said was the F word.
Was it?
Play the jingle.
I was only doing an impression.
Oh, we've just missed Alan's.
Right, now the cat flaps thing. You don't ring up and go, cat flaps, okay? The best way to do this would perhaps be to ring up, join in with the conversation topic,
and then
just randomly halfway through go cat flaps and slam your phone.
In the same way Matt randomly just cuts you off at any moment in time.
Like this.
Like that. Right? Then what you need to do is you can be talking to Matt and you go, yes, Matt, I've had a really great cat flaps, bang, and that's it. Yeah.
That's cool. We'll entertain your comedy. It's fine. There are a couple of other things that I was sort of looking at. That I had a great night last night, by the way. Thanks. Yeah.
Well, we haven't asked you yet.
Well, you weren't doing it in a play capacity, so we weren't going to mention.
I didn't really chop my finger off in a play capacity.
I DJ'd my first ever festival last night.
Oh, well done, you.
Thank you.
Right.
It was great.
What time did you start?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I suppose by 10 past you were packing up your records.
Dodging the tomatoes, yeah. Dodging the tomatoes.
What are you doing, an hour, 2?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was sweet. Wicked. About 8K sound system.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Get any panties on the stage?
No. I wouldn't have wanted any.
Were you using CDs, yeah?
Yeah.
You pots.
He had one of those little bands. Yeah, you know the little bands that goes around your arm to say you're an artiste.
See that? Artist.
Right? There you go.
There he is, yeah.
Artiste.
And on the other side it says
NTTBS.com.
It says pussy on the end.
It does say pussy on the end.
Pussy artist.
Well, you see, that's because when you're walking around and you've got an artiste band on at a festival, surely that's just a come and shag me invite.
Yes, and the girlfriend did oblige.
You didn't take her with you as well,
Of course
did you?
I did, yeah.
You stupid woman.
You took your little lady to a festival.
It's quite a new relationship, you know. I'm liking spending time with her. I wanted her to come and see me and support me.
Fair enough.
You know,
Bless him, he's
good.
Yeah. He'll learn eventually.
Well, no, the great thing about a girlfriend is, you know, it's pretty much a guaranteed shag with no STDs.
Yeah.
Well, that you don't know about, though, do you?
Well, let's not even go there.
I mean, we're not going to have a 10-minute conversation about Matt's girlfriend's possibility of having an STD.
Yes,
so.
let's
not. Don't. Thank you, because
please.
She doesn't. Okay.
Does she listen?
She might be.
Right, let's not then.
Oh dear.
Hello, Matt's girlfriend.
Sorry.
So you use CDs?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I used to use vinyl.
Good man.
Until I went to a gig with my box of vinyl, and all they had was CDs, and I couldn't play.
That's their fault, innit, for being ponces.
01252. That's my number. 01243 55 60 60.
01252.
Okay, so we've got the code to Stu's house.
Well, that's fairly obvious. Let's
see if we can guess the rest of it and try and phone it later on. Hello, you're on the air. Excellent. And what do you think? Is there anything worse than a festival toilet?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, there is. There's lots of stuff like that.
Hey? What?
No, sorry, man, you're in a bad signal.
You know that BlackBerry you've got?
What?
You know that
I'm on Skype.
No, you're not. Well, if you're calling us from Skype on a normal phone line, it's rubbish.
No, it's my Skype out. Skype in.
Oh, you need to get a new headset, mate.
Oh, well,
It sounds like
absolutely crap call. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, 2 requests tonight, please.
Yes.
The Alan Caddick Lombarda by Davey, and could I have Matt kissed a boy and he liked it?
Well, we can do the Matt kissed a boy and he liked it bit.
Which one is it?
Bottom
Number one,
left-hand one. It didn't happen like he planned, not his intention. He got so brave, drink in hand, lost his discretion. It's not what he's used to, just wanted to try it out. He's curious about him, caught Matt's attention. Matt kissed a boy and he liked it, taste of his 6-inch penis. Matt kissed a boy just to try it. I hope that Leslie don't mind it. It felt so wrong, it felt so right. Don't mean he's in love tonight. Matt kissed the boy and he liked it. He liked it.
What is she like, eh?
Yeah, she's mad, isn't she?
Yeah, always on for a laugh when we go on holiday. I didn't think she'd actually do it, though, did you?
No way.
So how much did they say the hospital bill was going to be? I don't understand Spanish.
About 15 grand.
Right. Hello, Mrs. Draper, it's Stacey. It's about Vicky. She had an accident in the hotel. She should be okay, but there's going to be a big bill from the hospital. You know that car Mr. Draper was thinking about?
It can be a real problem if things go wrong on holiday, and an expensive one too. So if you're going on holiday with your mates this year, make sure you know about everything you need before you go. Visit fco.gov.uk/travel for more information.
The Business Brainbuster on Play 2 UK is the internet's best general knowledge quiz. Staff from offices around the country pit their wits in a head-to-head battle, hoping to be crowned Business Brainbuster of the Week. Register your business to take part. Email studio@playradiouk.com now. Then join Paul Anthony, weekdays from midday UK time, to hear it all live on air. The Business Brainbuster with Paul Anthony, only on Play 2 UK. This is not the Tommy Boyd Show with Stu and Matt on Play 2 UK. I know. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
It's all scandalous.
It's scandalous.
So scandalous. 01243 55 60 60. Let's have ya!
I was about to do my own phone number again then. What is it with doing that tonight?
It's a good job I stopped you, isn't it?
Well, because I forgot the rest of it. That was the problem.
Do it.
Because I mean, how often do you ring your own house? I mean, I've been in the house 18 months. I still don't know what the home phone number is.
You know, before mobile phones, I used to have so many numbers in my head. I'd be able to memorise everybody's number. And now mobile phones, I haven't got a clue.
Couldn't bother.
Studio at playradiouk.com is the email. Play.radio.uk is the Skype. 01243 55 60 60. It's a random ringer line. 0208 123 1088 is another line. It's all random. It's all pretty random.
How sweet is it? Oh, sorry.
That's sweet.
How sweet is it this Bank Holiday Monday tomorrow? You got the day off tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah?
No, because Matt's working on the James Whale radio show from 6 o'clock.
8.
8 o'clock.
No, it will be 6. Yeah, 2 hours prep, won't it?
Yeah.
God.
Whoa! 2 hours prep?
Yeah.
For Mr. Whale?
He works me like a bitch.
That's more than he does for this show.
Mr. Whale?
You're on the air. Turn your music off, your media player off.
Hello?
Thank you.
Okay, or hang up.
Bottled it.
You're on the air.
On the phone! Hello.
Yeah, would that be better on my Skype?
Your Skype is a little bit better now, yes.
Right. I can't use me I'll shout, but
Yeah.
it's hurting my ears.
Yeah.
I can't use me BlackBerry because me tracker ball's fucked up. It will
Oh.
only go down.
Oh,
Up.
I've had that problem with my BlackBerry and all.
What do I do?
I had to send it back, like, didn't I?
I can't do that. I'm busy.
Oh, well, then you're bollocks, aren't you?
Cut me off.
Hey?
What?
You want it cutting off?
Oh, you want it cutting off? You want it cutting
Hello,
off?
Matt on Skype.
Hello.
Hello.
Is James Ward back Monday and Tuesday?
He is back tomorrow from 8 till midnight on Play 2 UK.
Oh, shit.
That's that exciting, huh?
Yeah, he works me like a bitch. He really does
Did you
that.
cut him off?
No, he hung up.
Oh, did he? Here we
Yeah.
go.
Mr. Gowdy from Catford.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hold on a second, I have a surprise for you.
Oh, God, it's not going to be a beard, is it?
You
Oh,
ain't,
no.
You ain't grown your beard back on again, have you?
You finally had a shag?
Can you see me?
No.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Oh, wait a minute. Here he comes. It's green.
Hey!
He's got some stubble back.
I have a decent computer with a decent webcam.
Whoa.
When did you get that, you ugly bastard?
I sold some of my life and bought one at the weekend.
Can I suggest a really good machine to buy at the moment? It's one of those netbooks from PC World, because until Wednesday they're 30 quid off.
NTTBS.com, by the way, if you want to look at the cameras. It's like telly, apparently.
I have actually a second surprise. You know you have your your playing card with many signatures on it.
Yes.
I have potentially something for it.
Right.
Which I will send you.
Okay.
I just need to kind of put that near Tam.
Ian
Ian
Wone! They are authentic, and I actually have a certificate as well that is it. An authentic Ian Wone signature.
Fantastic.
Why would you want to send that to us, Gary? I mean, that's something you want to keep, surely.
Well, it's something I want the world to share, Matthew.
Fantastic news.
I
That's
don't
very
think
kind.
it's something only I can hang on to.
I feel bad about calling you ugly now.
That's all right, mate.
Hey, no, I reckon if you kept it like that, mate, that looks all right. That does.
Yeah.
So I think I years ago when I first had a bit, it was a go-to. I think I might have up to that. It's just I probably bothered to change the guy. Who's this saying? Headless reckons I look like a fat cop from Hot Fuzz.
You know,
Fat cop from Hot Fuzz.
Is the person on the phone still there?
I've got a question for you. When do you want to become black?
Yeah, that was very good, Alan. Apart from the fact it was totally the wrong word. But never mind.
Did he say what I thought he said?
Yes,
Did
it
he?
did. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Alan, behave.
01243 55 60 60, not the Tommy Boyd show. We're here till 10 o'clock. Is there anything worse than a festival toilet?
Is Mr. Catford still there?
He is. Hello.
He's still there, look.
Hello.
Right, he's still there. Hello on the phone.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Scott in Coventry, how's it going?
Good, you?
Better than you,
not
because
bad.
we're not in Coventry, mate.
Yeah, that much is true. Yeah.
Says the boy who comes from Leicester.
I went through Leicester yesterday on the M1.
Stinks,
It was
doesn't it? Stinks.
I had a 10-hour drive yesterday because of the Leeds Festival traffic at the top of the M1. And can I tell you what? It only rained once. Twice. It rained twice. Both times I was going through Leicester.
Oh, well, cheers for the weather update.
That was right. It was yesterday's.
Scott, you called us. Is there anything worse than a festival toilet?
No, probably not, actually, is a simple answer to that.
Okay.
I can't believe you've had to change the way you've answered the phone. Be clear who I'm talking about. I understand that you have had to because people weren't getting it, but how fucking hard can it be to understand that although the phone's answered, you wait till someone says hello before you say hello?
Yeah. It's a bit difficult to work out, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I've got to be honest.
Just thank you, Matt, as well, and Play Radio in general, and above all, Tommy, for last Tuesday night. What a great 4 hours of radio that was.
You enjoy it, did you?
I particularly loved the end bit when you were talking, towards the end when you were talking about Zimbabwe.
Oh, I got taken to the cleaners.
But he ended the conversation by going, yeah, and that's just because I'm fucking good.
Yeah.
And if you're Tommy, to be fair, you are, so you can get away with that, can't you?
I got complete. I felt like a boy at school being told off.
Did you get slapped? Did you?
He was like this.
Yeah.
Talking at me. Like
Nice.
Have you got it? Can
Sorry,
you
I
play it
missed it.
again?
Oh, sugar. It's going to take a bit of finding for me, mate, 'cause I've got to go and load... if somebody's got the podcast and they want to play it down the phone for us, that's fine.
It was pretty
Towards
good,
the end, yeah?
Did you hear Ian Lee on Monday, Scott?
I did, and that was very good as well. I enjoyed that 4 hours as well, yeah.
It was definitely two good shows, and I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
they were both good.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying what we're trying to do here.
Take care, lads. Keep it up.
Cheers, mate. Ta-da.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh, it's always nice when you get calls like that. Gary from Catford, are you still on Skype?
Yeah.
Okay, he's still there. 01243 55 60 60. That's our phone number, or 0208 123 1088. Gary, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Play.radio.uk on the Skype, like Gary did. You Skyped us, didn't you, Gary?
Yeah.
Okay. And studio at playradiouk.com. Have you sent us an email, Gary? In fact, I'm not even waiting for the answer for that one. Fine, bother. Is there anything worse than a festival toilet? Well, is this topic done now? Because apparently not.
Apparently there isn't, no.
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 Shall I throw another one out there? Unless you guys want to
My feet stink.
take the lead.
That's quite bad. No, hey, no, you go for it.
Another thing, but I had this idea literally just as we put the mics up and went to air.
Yeah.
What words aren't used enough?
What words aren't used enough?
I've seen that topic somewhere this week. Where was that?
Was it on the BBC website?
It might well have been on the BBC website, but I've seen somebody say something, and then the next comment was, that word is not used enough in the English language.
Really? I
Yeah.
swear to God I haven't been near the BBC website.
I've got a question for you, fellas. I've got a question. Mind the stench. Right, look at these. Yeah?
Okay.
Quite random looking shoes. Hang on, let's just get one
Hang on. Before we have that amazing thought, Aaron, who's on the phone?
I got the last word on the festival toilet topic.
No, you haven't. Yeah, your shoes, Aaron.
Right, I saw them in the shop, and I thought, they look alright.
Yeah.
They're not bad. I need something to kick around the house and do bits and bobs in, because my nice trainers are getting ruined, so I thought I'd buy these. They're cheap enough.
Seeing as it... Oh. See? Skype. I thought I'd ring you on the phone.
Gary, you still on Skype?
Thank you very much. I know...
He's on both.
The words weren't used. I know who it was. Ian used the word rutting on Monday.
Yes.
And I said that's a word that's underused.
Oh, so you're claiming this, are you?
Yeah.
Fuck off. Gary, you still on Skype?
Who was that?
Yeah, okay.
Who was that?
So, no, there were a couple I think I carumba's not used enough.
It's because it's crap.
Well, that's first of all, it's 2 words. It's not even English.
It doesn't matter. I carumba, it's
and
a great word.
It was trendy.
No, it's 2 words.
Hang on, what do you think about I carumba, Gary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was trendy at the beginning of the 90s when the Simpsons were big. And it was
Right.
a thing Bart Simpson used to say. It's not so trendy now, Matt.
Okay, well, what about fecundancy?
Oh, I like that one.
I love that word.
Fecundancy, what's
If
it
something's
mean?
fecundant, it means it's fruitful. So, you could smell fecundant today. Now, it could be a good or a bad thing. You could smell lovely and fruitful, or you could smell a bit fruity from the night before.
I like that word.
I also like the word termagant.
Termagant? I thought it was termagant.
Oh, termagant, which is basically annoying drunk woman.
Or is it termagant?
So,
I believe the word frottaging isn't... Yeah.
frottaging.
Frottaging?
Ooh,
I don't get to do enough of it either.
Gary from Catford, what is your word? What say you on the words?
He's still
I'm
there.
thinking.
You thinking?
I quite like the use word chisel.
Chisel.
You know when something goes wrong, chisel.
Chisel, I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice one.
On the phone. Excellent news. 01243 55 60 60 if you want to give us a call. Is there anything worse than a festival toilet? No, apparently not. And what words aren't used enough?
Can I keep talking now about my shoes?
Yes, that's right. You were going to talk about your shoes.
Excellent.
Gary,
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
just wait there a minute. Aaron wants to talk about his shoes.
Okay, I'll wait.
All right. Right. And I thought I'll get these little things, something to kick about the house in.
Yeah.
And I got them home, and I tried them on, and I thought, they're not actually as nice as they were when they were hanging up. Sarah ripped them, took the mickey out of them.
Hold that thought. You're on the phone, hello?
Oh, it's with Amphy
It's who?
Richard Amphy.
Oh, hello.
I got a bit nervous last time I called, when I called Ian.
Really?
With that call up that on Monday.
You got nervous?
It didn't come across, did it?
I mean, I don't know. I called quite a lot radio the last few years, but I still get nervous. I don't know what it is about me. I'm nervous even now.
Really?
It's because there's literally tens and tens and tens of people listening.
30. That's quite a lot.
Have you actually got a meter to, because you can see how many streams you've got going, can't you?
Yeah, the bosses do. Yeah.
Right, so, presume it's confidential, all that stuff, is it?
It kind of is. Advertising sensitive, yes.
It's tricky for us because we get a lot of people listening at NTTBS.com.
It's tricky for Aaron because, quite frankly, when it's difficult getting that 2 and 2 sum right.
Yeah,
never mind reading the numbers off the screen.
Piss off.
You just can't do it. Yeah, NTTBS.com is the cameras you see, and we know we have, usually about 100 or 250 people on that. Which kind of contributes, I couldn't tell you how many people listen. I mean, we don't have the biggest audience in the world, but we're kind of a niche thing at the minute, aren't we? People are coming round to it.
It's interesting you talk about being a niche thing, because, I mean, I have to admit, when you guys started, I sort of thought, it's a nice idea, but how long is this going to last? But with, recent events, people seem to be taking real notice of you guys now at Play Radio.
Well, you see, because we are employing the people that other radio stations are scared to employ, apart from one.
Well, yeah. I've people actually talking about you guys as being the main place for talk radio these days.
Well, that would be a nice thing to have eventually.
It does also help.
24-hour talk station would be quite cool, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Having the best presenter in the country. Huh? The industry's
best presenter in Matt Hollick.
That is right.
And the best producer. Although I did call Matt last Sunday actually. Because I called him. Just bear with me, Richard. I called him just a little bit after 10:30.
Right.
To tell him that Mr. Whale had claimed that his producer on Sunday night, who I believe might have been Agent Chris, but I'm not quite sure,
right,
was by far the best producer he's ever had the pleasure of working with.
Well, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice on you?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's lovely.
Isn't it?
I don't care. You see, what James doesn't understand is internet radio is different to FM radio, okay? So I'm not driving his desk, I'm not answering his calls or anything like that. I'm making sure that people can listen with all the links and stuff. I'm monitoring the chat rooms. And when was it a comment he made where he said a comment he made where he said something like what's the text number here or something, and his producer
that's the bit.
A piece of paper, right? So that's the bit. And
that's
so,
the bit.
So he said,
that's the most
what's
efficient.
the text number here? Piece of paper. That's the most efficient producer. Right, James. To your left, mate.
Yeah,
on the desk in big fucking black letters. POW is all the contact information you need, my friend. So if you could just kindly avert your eyes to the left, that would be lovely.
Anyway.
James is getting it though. He's getting it, and he's definitely coming round to the whole internet radio way of things, which is
like
great.
He's going to get it from
well,
that.
I mean, the amount of plugging he's getting on the other place. He's for someone who's supposed to be only a stand-in.
Yeah.
He's getting trailed like every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Really?
And Christopher from West Wickham says, don't forget that the fact that he mentioned that the LBC studio was the cleanest radio studio he's ever worked
now,
in.
I know for a fact.
A lot of arse kissing.
I know that for a fact. That's nothing to do with us.
I know, I'm fooling you.
So apparently, Talk Twat had a really dirty studio. They were renowned for it.
Ah, I see.
Well, somebody threw up on it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, Chav's in it at Talk Sport.
Yeah, exactly. Chav Sport.
Yeah, I mean, there's someone. I don't know if you ever read the Nick Abbott forum.
No.
There's someone started a thread on there about Play Radio, saying, wouldn't it be great if Nick was on here? It seems to be the place where, with James Well, Mac Mendoza, and so on. I think the signing of those guys shows that it's actually a reputable place. I mean, no, it's not. I don't know if reputable is not probably the right word, but
I know what you mean. You know, reputable as in it's a serious commitment rather than just a bunch of people sitting here acting like idiots like we do on a Sunday night. I know what you mean.
So, who's he on about getting in? Nick who? Nick
Abbott.
Abbott. Again, who's Nick Abbott? No, I never had a clue who Mike Mendoza was. So sorry, Mike, if you are actually listening.
I didn't.
But I don't listen to Talk Sport. All right, I don't have a clue. I knew James Whale from the telly, but Mike Mendoza ain't got a clue.
Well, did you watch the James Whale telly show from like 15 years ago?
Yeah, I used to love that.
Oh,
I used to love it, and Charlie Chuck used to be on there as well, didn't he?
I've got a big secret which I don't know whether I should tell you about me and James Whale.
Oh, you should do.
Go
Come
on,
on, tell us now. You can't tease us with that, Richard, and then not tell us.
No one's listening.
I mean, well, Matt, when you see James, is he going to be in tomorrow?
Yes.
Ask him about the when he broke the world kissing record in Leeds in 1988.
Yeah, he's already told me, the big slapper.
Oh, right. He was basically.
Were you there?
What's that? Yeah, I was there.
Oh, you got a kiss from the whale. You can go. Oh, that's disgusting.
Websites don't always work to their full potential. In fact, they can seem like a mystic art. Wouldn't it be great if you had someone on hand to wave a magic wand that would optimize, improve, and increase traffic to your website? Fear no more. The Web Wizard is here dispensing web wisdom and free tips. Email your question to Jason Rutland, the Play 2 Web Wizard, wizard@playradiouk.com. Then listen at 2:30 p.m. on the last Thursday of every month. The Web Wizard on Play 2 with Argo Internet Business Consultants. Growing your ideas. Click argo.uk.com.
It's not the Tommy Boyd Show with Matt and Stu, only on Play 2 UK. Beware, the contents of this show may offend.
Yeah.
Fat Steve, you there?
Hey, yes, I'm here.
Hello, mate.
Word to your mom, brother.
Aaron, what the fuck are you talking about? Fecundant? There's no such word.
Fecundant? Yes, there is.
That's not me. That was Matt.
Oh, that was Matt. Sorry, Matt.
Fecundant, fecundancy. It is a word. It's probably not in your shitty American dictionary.
The word there's a word fecundity, not fecundancy. It's fecundity, and it would be fecund. You would
go away.
Fecund. F-E-C-D, not fecundant.
You are. He is absolutely right.
He might. Okay, so I got it wrong. Okay.
But
your high and mighty stateside American belief system makes you ring up shows and correct people over a couple of words, letters even.
I was actually going to say
I got it wrong. Who said it? So
I was actually going to say that actually you're both fairly right, because fecundity is in the dictionary, whereas fecundant isn't. However, fecundant is a word that is used in the English language. It just doesn't appear in the dictionary.
So there, Fat Steve.
Everyone's a winner.
What do you make of that?
Oh, that was amazing.
Hello, you're on the phone.
When do you want the fantasy football, guys?
Oh, my
10 minutes, as we normally do, every bloody Sunday! Holy crap! How can Alan forget every friggin' Sunday is 10 to 8?
You know, if I rang up my boss every day and went, what time am I in work today? I'd have had the sack by now. So, Alan, you do that again, I'm going to fire you. And you won't do any sport or movie reviews on this station whatsoever. You hear that? Do that again,
you're fired!
I'll fire you.
Look at the camera and go, you're fired.
My team's doing surprisingly well for me being an American.
It is, yeah, because we all know that Americans play phony football.
With padding like girls.
Steve, is there anything worse than a festival toilet, apart from obviously my intake of the English language?
Would it be rude of me to say Mike Mendoza?
I expected it, that's why I asked the question. And what words aren't used enough?
What words aren't used enough?
But then you're American, so you've got it all wrong in the dictionary stakes, haven't you, really, in the language stakes?
Well,
it's all a bit weird.
There should be a word like near-fetched.
Near-fetched?
Yeah, like something that's very obvious.
Would be near-fetched?
Yes, as opposed to far-fetched.
Yes.
Oh, right, I see.
But no one ever says near-fetched.
Steve, you've got to forgive these people from Leicester who don't quite get it. As somebody just mentioned in Skype, Leicester's a place to come from, but it's not a good place to go.
You know what?
Unless you're a football team.
All right,
yeah,
you just
even that's not very
overstepped
good.
the mark there, Steve. Overstepped the mark. By the way, Steve, we won again today.
Ah.
Yeah, it's an unbeaten record for us. We beat
Twice this
beat
year.
your favourite team, Tranmere. You know all about Tranmere, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big Rovers fan.
Yeah. There
Yeah?
you go. So yeah, that's that. Studio at playradiouk.com. 01243 55 60 60 is the number. 0208 123 1088, and Skype is play.radio.uk. Any more business, Steve?
No, just...
Right, go away then.
Oh, that's very nice, is it?
I'm joking.
Hey, that's lovely.
Sorry, Steve, repeat yourself.
I just can't wait to hear Alan's fantasy football report. When is it again?
Oh! Don't get me started. See you, mate. Take care.
I've forgotten. Cheers, Steve, mate. Bye. Oh, I like that, Steve. He's good for an argument. I bet he listens to Mendoza again this week, though.
What's this with Fat Stephen Mendoza,
Oh,
then?
he doesn't like it. Somebody posted... Who posted the internet clip?
Which internet?
Not me.
The review of Mendoza's show when he phoned us up.
No idea.
And said, what's going on with, Mendoza and all that? Why is he crap and all that? Why is he a dick? And somebody clipped it and put it as a podcast download and linked it into the Talk Forum website. And
Really?
so we downloaded it, played it on the show, and then spoke to Fat Steve.
Oh.
You're on the phone.
Fucking Stoke City!
He's not happy with Stoke City, there is he? Alan.
Because they beat the Villa!
They beat the Villa, did they?
Well, that's not hard, is it? Eh?
3-2.
3-2. Well, Alan, what can I say?
I'm pissed off!
You do sound it.
All
you
right,
sound
go
it.
and
A guy called
see
Paul,
Don.
by the way, on the email says, "Tell Fats I enjoyed his call last night at 4:30 in the morning." There you go.
Okay. Right. That's a video on toilets, festival toilets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have that, shall we? Let's have it.
Are you ready?
Let's have it.
You ready? Are you going to turn the volume up on the computer, or are you just going to leave it switched down?
I'm trying to get the right. I'm trying to get it right. Okay. Right. There we go.
Left a bit. Left a bit.
Left a bit.
Left a bit. Up a bit.
Up a bit.
Up a bit.
No, because then I've got to rest. I need to rest. I've not got.
Yeah. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Festival toilets video. NTTBS.com. Click on the watch link.
I'm sick, man. I'm so sick. Babe, I'm going to burst in there while you're on. Beware. You better be holding the door really hard. I'm in the cubicle. What's below me? That's a little better. And there's the neighbour over here. Is he taking a shit or a cup? Is he having a wank? I can't really tell from up here. I've just seen his head. Right, back in there.
My God, that looked disgusting.
That looked nice, didn't it?
Oh,
I have to say the backstage toilets were just as bad as the front of stage toilets.
Seriously?
Yeah. I was hanging out backstage with the Magic Numbers and Reverend and the Makers.
Hey, Magic Numbers.
Name
Is that
drop, name
fat band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to Caesar, by the way, for sending that.
Yes, thank you, Caesar.
Excellent. Hey,
Gary, are you still there?
Oh, hang on a minute. There you go.
You still there, Gary?
Mr.
Gary?
Gary, you still there, mate?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, I've completely lost my train of thought now. Oh yes, the festival. Yes, we're hanging out. Yes, yeah, the Magic Numbers.
Yeah.
In fact, we were on stage stood behind the Magic Numbers while their set was going on. He wasn't too appreciative of me stroking his hair, but
Really?
yeah. Actually, no, we didn't meet the Magic Numbers. We just stood on stage next to them while they were playing their set.
I
I
see.
did meet John from Reverend and the Makers and a couple of his band members though, and it was one of them really stupid things.
Can I just quote Ultravox at this point?
Yeah.
Means nothing to me.
It means nothing to me.
Who?
Oh, Vienna.
I think you were the biggest name playing at this festival, weren't you?
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Let's leave that there.
God's sake, you're the only one I've actually heard of, apart from the Magic Numbers girls.
Oh, no, De La Soul were there.
De La Soul?
Yeah.
Jesus, when were they last in the charts?
Good point. But they are legends
Yeah.
in their own bathwater.
Did they do 3? It's the Magic.
I don't know, I'll tell you why in a minute. Hello on the phone.
There's only two of them.
He was taking a dump at the time.
Hello on the phone.
Hello. You can hear them. They just got to the top.
Hello.
No, well done.
God's sake. Crap.
Didn't even see a cat flap.
The reason I didn't see De La Soul is because some idiot put them on at the same time as Reverend and the Makers. And I was watching Reverend and the Makers. But yeah, I met John from Reverend and the Makers backstage, and I really wish it was just one of them stupid things, you know what I mean? I was drunk. And I couldn't even remember his name. I had to ask his bandmates. Like, what's his name again? Sorry, I'm really drunk. And I went, hey, John, brilliant. Yeah, nice set, mate. Nice set. They could have done with your mic being a bit louder. I mean, what on earth was I thinking?
Oh, God knows.
And he was dead sound about it, and he went and said hello to my missus.
Yeah.
And that was cool, and stood on stage beyond the Magic Numbers, looking out over the crowd while they were playing their set. That was cool, so, you know.
Cool.
It was nice to experience that.
Cool.
Absolutely soaked this morning, though.
Yeah.
Got absolutely soaked. Road tested my tent, which I'm going to be taking to Italy for the Monza Grand Prix.
Sweet.
You know, the Monza Grand Prix is 2 weeks on Thursday for me. I'll be going 2 weeks on Thursday.
Excellent.
Cannot wait.
That means it's just me and you that night, mate.
Do you know what? I'm looking forward to it.
So am I.
Because then, while the cat's away, the mice can play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Well, unfortunately, you didn't realise, but we're having a best-of show.
Oh, excellent. We get the day.
So the best of Mike Mendoza will be played from 7 till 10 on that Sunday night.
Brilliant.
You're lying, because it don't exist.
No, you're quite right. On the phone, hello.
Yep.
Oh, Alan.
Oh, come on, Alan.
What a twat. I'm really, honestly, Alan, mate, you know, you're a nice guy, and every now and then you're radio gold, but you're starting to piss me off a bit now.
You're 1 minute early, Alan.
That's what his doll says.
I just wanted some opinion on these shoes.
Yeah, you're a bit quick. Right, come on, about your shoes. You've been trying to get it out for the last 45 minutes. Let's get on
I
with it.
wanted an opinion whether or not they look like orthopaedic shoes that you get in your back.
1 second. Gary, you still there?
Yeah,
Right, okay.
Whether or not they're the orthopaedic ones you get in the back of the Sunday supplement.
They look like they should be worn by a 60-year-old.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Mm.
On the phone, do Aaron's trainers look like they should be worn by a 60-year-old? Now, that caught you out, didn't it? So this was sort of related to... Gary, you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Is there anything else you want to say, Gary? I feel we should cut you off now, unless you want to stay there.
I'm happy. I did want to...
Hello?
Oh, go on, let him get out what he wants to say.
On the phone.
This is great, the people who... this must be retarded phone night where people can't operate telephones.
Hello?
And I'm not had a good day. You shouldn't do this like getting people shot. Well, to get all
Hey? What the hell? Gary!
What did you want to get out? Preferably not on your webcam.
About 5 minutes ago, the Prince of Wales told me not...
Hang on. On the phone, hello?
Fantasy football!
Hold on.
In a minute, we're talking to Gary. Hello, sorry, carry on, Gary.
Can Alan this week remember to, name drop the person I don't know that created the flipping league?
Yeah, that'd be quite good, yeah.
Well, let's wait and see.
Yeah.
Unless someone kicks him out of it for not doing it.
So the Prince of Wales what? Sorry, Gary?
It was a joke from about 5 minutes ago when Matt was dropping band names left, right and centre.
Right.
Yeah, but it's
the moment's gone now, is what you're saying?
The moment's gone, really, isn't it?
Right.
Shall I just go?
Okay.
Really?
Can I throw Skype down? I don't know whether you can do that.
Throw it down.
Hang on a minute, Gary. Alan, you still there?
I'm in.
Okay. 01243 55 60 60, by the way, if you want to give us a call. And you can Skype us play.radio.uk, just like Gary did. You still there, Gary?
Yeah.
Okay, right. It's time for your sports report, Alan.
Well, fantasy football, Matt.
Same thing!
It's sport, is it not?
In a way.
Right.
It's more sport than wrestling is.
You're second, Matt, with the Barack odds, 109, but above you is Mr. Lovett with his rapist on 210. Guybrush Fleetwood with his athletic boys are on third at 181. There's been more teams this week with 28 in the league now. But Sig Hoim, who was first last week, have gone down to fourth on 179. Guy Redrat with his Good Evening 11 is seventh with 165. Above him is Amwell with the Matt Hollick 11 gay X's on 172. Tubal, you're in 12th this week on 149. Above you is Chris with the team to beat the best in 10th on 164. I'm down in 17th at top this week on 112 points. Above me is Victor with his Sparta Huskanov at 125. And above him on a point is Joe with Team Rocket Monkey. Andy Cook with Sponge Rockers is third team on 141. Mr. Riedel, you're in 20th position with your Weedle wind-up on 105. Happy Trees and his all-star to trade second on 96. And a new team this week, Wheelchairs are us with Stephen Hawkins. They've had a bit of a shaky start with 18 points. Bottom this week...
Alan?
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 I'm out of breath.
Yeah, just calm down, take a deep breath and spit. Right, now start again, a little clearer. Don't start again, start from where you left off.
We got 28 teams in the league, and we've got 4 new teams this week. And in the league, there's Wendy Lawford with his rapist.
No, we've done this, Alan. Pick up from where you left off.
Well, I'm going to be looking at a profile of one of the teams. And I'm be looking at your team, Matt, in detail.
In detail?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Hold on. The link's playing up for me here.
Oh, preparation.
Now. Oh, I don't believe it.
We're sorry about the loss of feed there to Birmingham. We'll try and resume that feed as soon as possible. Anyway, in more news.
On the phone, hello, please save me.
Hi, is this phone working?
Yes.
It would seem so, yeah.
No, I think you're wrong. I don't think it is.
Oh, maybe it's not. could be a valid point there. Gary, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Excellent. What was it you wanted to say? A joke about something?
No, don't worry about it now.
Are you sure?
No, it's fine.
Hello, on the phone?
I never will. I'm never hit anybody, I don't think. So no. Well, I have, but in self-defense. Yeah, that's my advice. Never hit anybody smaller than you. No. Indeed. We've got 4 minutes to go. How many emails?
Is this the Zimbabwe clip, I wonder?
Tommy, I personally feel even more guilty about what's happening in the world today, like in Zimbabwe and Robert Mugabe. I don't understand how the world can stand back and let him do what he's doing to his people. I know it's because they have no oil or anything that we need, but for the sake of humanity, we should be sorting it out. Pause that there, David. No, I mean, find out, mate. Find out.
You ready for this? I'll get taken
Robert
to the
Mugabe
cleaners.
was once a very, very great man. A very, very great man. Robert Mugabe was once a Nelson Mandela and a Gandhi. And he has changed. And why has he changed? Robert Mugabe has changed because when his son died, the authorities, which was basically the British-supported white regime in what was then Rhodesia, would not let him out of prison to attend his son's funeral. And I was speaking only the other day with a personal friend of Robert Mugabe, who now no longer supports him, says that was when the man changed. Which is a fair point. I know, so we must, do the work. It's so easy and lazy to go, let's go beat up Robert Mugabe. Come on, let's do some work.
Well, I think it's easy to think that it's all a little more intricate than we can.
Yeah, none of the people who go on about let's kick Robert Mugabe's ass can name any one thing that Robert Mugabe personally has done wrong. They go, they've taken the farms away from the land, from the whites, those over there. And he doesn't share power. Look, he's a dictator. He's called an election. I thought dictators didn't do that.
But obviously there are his bad sides as well.
What?
But as far as you've taken me to task on that.
Well, yeah, what?
But I can only go on conversations I've had with other people about. Apparently, it costs somebody a week's wages to buy a loaf of bread.
Yeah, he's got inflation. I mean, that doesn't make him a monster.
No, but you are kind of starving your population, though.
Well, no, he's not starving the population. The economy's fucked. But the economy was fucked by the British who ruled in that part of the world. What do you know about the history of Zimbabwe, then? Okay? Who was the first... Zimbabwe, that part of Africa, it's not a country. It was invented by the invaders.
Right.
It was the Portuguese who first invaded what is now Zimbabwe in 1563.
Right.
And they enslaved the population and took over the gold and the silver and the tin mines and all the various agriculture, which was quite profitable.
Right.
The Portuguese made an awful lot of money out of Zimbabwe and then buggered off, because guess who turned up on the scene?
Right.
The English. A bunch of people who were led by a general called General Rhodes, who didn't have any ego at all, did he? No. He named part of Africa after himself.
Right.
I'm going to call this country after me. Rhodesia. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll call it that. They started passing some laws. In 1930, he made it illegal for any black person in his country that he'd invented himself to own anything. Anything at all. It was illegal for any black person to own anything.
I think we get the idea.
Oh, I was waiting for him to have a go at you.
And work on the
This
white
is
farm.
him.
So in 1934, they made it illegal for any black person to have a profession, or a trade, or a skill.
It was the way he was sat there pointing at me, talking right into my eyes, didn't flinch for the whole conversation. It just made me feel like a
Like I've been told off at primary school.
I know. Yeah. So then come the...
Right, yeah. Thank you very much for that. 01243 55 60 60.
That's why Tommy is the man.
Right now, Gary, you still there?
No.
Okay. What do you mean, no?
What? Oh, sorry, no, I'm still here.
Oh, good. So your shoes, Aaron?
So, no, I've put them back on now. Forget the shoes. I bought them because I thought they'd be comfy, and now turns out they may have been hanging in the wrong section. But I think I've bought old man's orthopaedic shoes as a mistake.
So, that was kind of a topic. Have you ever brought anything, got it home, and wished you hadn't? On the phone, hello.
I'm sorry I fucked it up this week.
That's all right. No problems.
But I've got the link sorted.
Good.
All right, keep it brewing for next week then, Alan.
No, but it may have changed, Max team.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah, because he's not doing very well at the moment.
Well, one is doing well, actually.
What?
Julian Lescott.
Is he?
He's the highest player in Max team.
Is he?
On 41 points.
Well, I'll have you know, I've got Jolien Lescott as well, so it's not just Matt's team that's doing well with Jolien Lescott, is it?
You're 12th.
Well, because that's because Matt's...
I think I've got Deco in there as well, haven't I, Alan?
I think I've got him in my squad. After seeing
I've
him
got Daniel Wheater, always good for a few goals.
Adebayor.
Yeah, Adebayor, Torres.
Fabregas.
Anyway, on another note, did you notice that Newcastle are higher in the table than Villa?
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Excellent. I don't want to give
Who's
them
top?
Chelsea.
Chelsea top.
Did they win again today?
The Pool are second. Blackburn are third. Hull City. Hull City in my bottom 3 bet for the season. Third. Fourth. Newcastle are 5th and Villa 6th.
Been some surprise results, haven't there? Because Fulham beat Arsenal. I mean, this is all a bit crazy. Studio at playradiouk.com.
Portsmouth are bottom.
Man United are in 16.
Yeah, Man U are right
Yeah,
now.
but they play tomorrow, don't they? Yeah. They play Portsmouth tomorrow, so it means Portsmouth will still be bottom.
They can't jump all that way, though, on the next game, can they?
They could go right up to 5th, potentially.
Sweet. Still only 5th, though, isn't it?
Yeah, still early.
In fact, they could potentially get to 3rd if they scored enough goals.
Still below us.
Who do you support again?
It's the Pool!
The Pool, yeah.
On a slightly different note, it's 8 o'clock.
Me and Mick.
Thank God for that.
Ellington Lodge Hotel at the Concord Club. A unique place to stay. Going on a cruise or flight? Why not take advantage of the free short-term parking we offer to residents and extend your holiday by a night or two? Ellington Lodge is situated 2 minutes from Southampton Airport and Parkway Station, just off the M27 at Junction 5, and a short taxi ride from the Southampton cruise terminals. For more information, visit our website, theconcordclub.com.
Broadcasting live to the UK. News, information, entertainment, and the best music from the past 40 years. This is Play 2 UK. This is not the Tommy Boyd Show with Stu and Matt on Play 2 UK. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
Hello. 01243 55 60 60. Call us. Do it.
You know you want
208 123 1088. Studio at playradiouk.com is the email. Play.radio.uk is the Skype. 01243 55 60 60. 01243 55 60 60.
Yeah. Topic number 2 for the night.
Lay it on me, big man.
Have you ever bought anything and been really excited about it? You've had your hopes up of buying it for absolutely ages, and you buy it, you get it home, and there's something wrong with it, and you've got to take it back or send it back.
That's funny, actually. I had the exact scenario this weekend. Now, I've got this Italian trip booked, okay? So I brought myself a tent. What are you laughing at, you twat?
Just smiling at you. Go on.
What?
I'm just smiling at you, Matt.
No, you were laughing. Why did you look at me like that?
It's the look you were giving me.
Gary, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I brought a tent, right?
Right.
For this Milan trip, but I also needed an airbed, right?
Right.
But I thought, as I was taking my girlfriend with me, I'd get a double airbed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on. It's getting juicy now.
So I went to.
He gave it a little prick and it burst.
The camp shop, right? I went to the camping shop and said, right, what airbeds have you got? And they showed me round, and I was taken by this double one, 30 quid, because it self-inflates.
Hello.
Okay. So, fantastic. Self-inflating airbed means I can switch it on. I don't have to worry about inflating it.
Being out of breath when it comes to it.
Yeah, and me and the missus will both sleep comfortably on that.
Nice.
So we get to the festival. Sorry, that's yawning then. We get to the festival. Am I boring myself? Is this a boring story?
Well, you've got a way to tell a story, Matt, I tell you.
Okay, so we get to the festival, right? I get all the bits out, and there's no batteries. I didn't realise these big chunky batteries, right? So it took me an hour to find a stand at the festival that was selling batteries. Got the batteries back, put them in, switched it on. Nothing.
Really?
Nothing. I didn't bring a backup pump or anything like that.
No.
But do you know what they've done?
What?
And after some tinkering, I figured this out. Is that they put the bits, you know, the contact bits for the batteries. One has a spring and one has a just a flat bit, yeah. And the spring one goes on the bottom of the battery, and the bit with the battery with the nipple on goes on the flat bit. They got them the wrong way round, so I had to put the nipple bit on the spring and the other bit the other way, and it was very confusing. It took me half an hour to figure that out, and even then, when I'd done that, I had to squeeze it really tightly for the whole duration of inflation, which is about 15 minutes, because the contacts weren't working properly.
No way!
I'm on the phone.
Hello, Gary, are you still there?
Yes, Christopher, I am, yeah.
Right, yeah, okay, this is how it works. You talk to me, and then you tell me what your topic is, and then if I think you're good enough, you get a call back, and I put you through to the studio. No?
No, to be honest, I can't be bothered.
No? Okay, well, how's it going, anyway?
Not very well. I've been stuck on hold for about 39, 40 minutes.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I feel they're treating you quite unfairly.
Well, to be fair, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
It's not the end of the world.
No. I mean, you could be on hold with Alan.
Well, that wouldn't be too bad. It's entertaining. Have you, did you enjoy Ian's music on Monday night?
I did. Yeah, he chose some really good ones, didn't he?
Did you go and download the XTC interview yet?
I did, but I tell you what, I haven't listened to it because I haven't got round to that album yet. I'm 2 albums away to getting to where that interview has taken place.
Thank you for that little interlude between Gary and Christopher. Just, chewing the fat over whether Christopher managed to download various bits of music and things like that. Let me ask Christopher a question. Christopher!
Hello.
Have you ever bought something and got it home and it's not worked?
No.
01243 55 60 60. Quality contribution from Christopher there. On phone, hello.
I got a challenge for Nemesis.
I got a challenge for you. Go at night without calling up 50 million times. Right. Where are we?
You were talking about
Ford.
your knackered mattress.
Yeah, what made you laugh so much then?
You had to grip it really tightly during
the duration of inflation.
Sorry.
I listened back to Monday night's podcast of the Ian Lee Show again, because I just thought it so funny.
Hilarious.
And the picture springing to mind of Alan Caddick looking at his doll and going, "You're going to get it off me tonight." And the doll just going and deflating. It makes me laugh every time I think of it. Hello on the phone.
Hello there, this is Ian Lee's arse. Please could Gary from Cat remove his head from it, as there is not enough room
Don't
for
hang
both
up.
him and Christopher from West Wickham.
Don't hang up.
You hung up.
Gary, did you hear that?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Are you getting a bit annoyed, Gary?
No, just, I can't really think of anything to say.
Okay. Hello on the phone?
I've had loads to drink, and I'm going to go for the world's longest burp.
Okay, I like this. That's not Love it. Oh dear. What was the word before we hang up tonight?
Cat flaps.
Cat flaps.
Don't forget, if you call up and you shout at the end of the call, you shout cat flaps and slam the phone down. The current leader is G-Man. Lovely. 01243 55 60 60 is the phone number. Studio at playradiouk.com. Topics are: is there anything worse than a festival toilet? And have you ever bought anything you've really, really, really been dying to buy, and when you get it, it's broken? The disappointment factor is tremendous.
On the phone, hello.
Alan.
Hello, I'm Randy, and I like walking into lampposts.
Have you seen Randy's face?
Yeah, I have. Gary.
Yeah.
Was that you?
No.
Well, how could it have been you? You're here.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You can't. But hang on, Gary. I'm just going to put you on hold for a minute. But you're used to that. We have Nemesis on Skype.
This is the real Nemesis, not like the imposter that called Ian Lee on Monday evening. He was shit.
Well, I want to know, what sort of person would call themselves the real something? Honestly.
People that have lots of fakery around on the internet.
Obviously, that's terrible.
So it's kind of like the real Peter Chapman, but entertaining.
I was thinking of the real Ian Lee.
The real, yeah. Well, the thing is, people post fake profiles on MySpace and Facebook. They call it Ian Lee. So
no,
he has to call it. Is there anything we can do for you, Nemesis?
Yes, I have something to say about my good friend Leslie Cruford.
Go ahead.
Right, I can proudly tell everybody that Leslie Cruford will be eligible to enter the Paralympics, but at a cost. An arm and a leg.
Wow, what will he be entering?
The other arm and the other leg.
He doesn't have to worry because currently he has all his limbs, but what doesn't know is that yesterday I contaminated his water supply, and by 10 o'clock this evening he'll be sedated, and I'm going to come over there with my rusty, blunt saw and remove his limbs slowly.
But you can't get me.
Good Lord, that man sounds like he's...
Hang on.
What?
What did Alan say? You can try, but you can't get me.
Yeah.
Is Alan following the tub of the conversation that we weren't talking about him?
We all know that Alan doesn't follow anything.
Apart from fashion.
Apart from fashion.
Have you seen his shirt on his Facebook picture?
I haven't.
Man, he looks dapper.
Gary, have you seen his shirt on his Facebook picture?
Who's that?
Alan Caddick.
Is that the picture where he's holding up the Live Aid thing?
That's the one.
Yeah, no, I think I've seen it, but it's not memorable, is it?
It's dapper. He looks smart, doesn't he? Doesn't he look lovely?
Could I ask everybody who's on Facebook right now to go onto your Facebook account and invite Alan Caddick to be a friend, and then when everybody's got Alan Caddick as a friend, can you all just send him meaningless invitations to stupid groups and stuff?
Yes! There we go. That's the way to do it.
But to be fair, doesn't that what everyone on Facebook does? I mean, I must get...
No, because if they do it to me, they got kicked off.
Someone has bitten you.
Yes, but couldn't we get it like say 100 odd people all add Alan as a friend, and then we all just add as many applications as we possibly can to our accounts, and then invite Alan?
Do that?
That'd be quite amusing.
Yeah.
Go do that now if you want.
Well, give me something to do while you're on hold, G-Man. Right, okay.
So I went out once. I was quite disappointed. I went out and bought a brand new DVD player, and it was it was way back when DVD players first came out. It was one of the ones that played downloaded video CDs and DivX and all that. And it cost me a fortune. It cost me like 200 quid. We're talking 10 years ago.
Yeah, they're 20 quid now, aren't they?
And I thought it was so cool. I was going to get one of these, right? And so I got it home. I arrived. I couldn't wait. Plugged it all in. And I couldn't eject the drawer. And I spent ages. And eventually, because it was mail order, I had to send it back, wait for a week to get another one. And I was so disappointed. The excitement had completely gone.
Yeah, then you get the other one, you're like...
Yeah, it's arrived now, isn't it? Yeah.
I remember I wanted a radio-controlled car for Christmas. So it's kind of along the same lines of the topic, but slightly different. I wanted a radio-controlled car for Christmas, and I must have been about, 8 or 9. And because kids are excited at Christmas, you know, you never get to sleep till before midnight. And I knew Santa didn't exist by this point, and had asked Mum and Dad if they could buy me a radio control car for Christmas. So at 1 minute past 12 I was like, right, I'm going to have to open my only one present now, which is my radio control car for Christmas. I'm thinking, I'm going to be up till 2 in the morning with this, ripping it around the house. I opened the box, you've got to build the fucking thing. Elation was met with disappointment, and then I spent most of Christmas Day round a friend's house with his dad building it for me. Score!
That's great.
Very good.
I like that. 01252... Oh, bloody hell, you see, I've done it again! 01243 55 60 60. You know who started me off on this, didn't you? It's bloody Ian on Monday, giving away his blooming name and all the rest of it. 01243 55 60 60. Have you ever bought something you've been excited about buying, got it home, and it's broken? Also, anything worse than festival toilets?
That's right, yeah.
And should we throw my newspaper
what is that?
one?
What is that you have
So
there?
on a Thursday, the London Light paper, which I like the London Light better than the London News, because the London News, or whatever it is, the London paper or whatever it's called, appears to be still Ken Livingstone's propaganda rag, and I can't be doing it.
Okay.
So they do this thing called Home and Away, where on a weekend or before a weekend, they give you 2 places you could possibly go away for your weekend. So,
hang on 1 second. Hello on the phone.
I've just had Nemesis call me up.
Okay. That's
Good.
Boring. Gary, you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
Okay.
So this weekend, 1 weekend, 2 places, your choice. Bucharest. Why? See what happens when megalomaniacs design buildings. How to get there? Taron, I think it's an airline, has a daily non-stop flight out of Heathrow. It takes about 3 hours. Where to stay? The Hotel Lever is a smart modern hotel in the city centre. Where to eat? Eating out is cheap. La Mama is traditional Romanian restaurant where you can eat for £10 a head. What to do? The tyrant Nicolae Ceausescu built some extraordinary gaudy monuments during his 24-year reign of terror, and they're all worth seeing.
Ooh.
So that was the one. The second one.
That's the away.
That was the away.
So now we're at the home.
Cheltenham. Cheltenham. Why? Because you can see a restored Vulcan fly over Gloucestershire. How to get there? First Great Western. Where to stay? Hotel on the Park is a luxury bolt hole hotel in the centre of town. Where to eat? La Champion Sauvage, a French restaurant. 4 courses, 56 quid. Why would you go to Gloucestershire to eat a French? What to do? Go to Cheltenham Festival and find out about the upcoming cultural events.
Hello on the phone.
That Nemesis is a bully. I'm going to smash him with those stumps from my chopped hands and legs. Then I'm going to force him to suck the antiseptic cream off of the piss in his face.
Lovely.
Then I'm going to leave him in a room full of dog shit.
Nice. Thank you, Leslie.
He's a fucking cat flap.
Oh, we have.
There we go. We have a new leader.
We have a new Gary. You've been overtaken.
That was a good slam down.
That was a very good slam.
Was a good slam.
So my question is there anywhere else in Britain, or anywhere else in the world, perhaps for people listening, there's got to be better than Cheltenham?
Sell your city.
Sell your city. 01243 55 60 60.
Sell your city. So if I was to sell Leicester,
what would you say about
Leicester?
I'll give you a £5 for it.
Leicester. Why?
Why Leicester? Because it's a...
And you can't just say it's great.
It's a diverse city with many cultures and many traditions. It's got the largest celebration of Diwali outside of India. It's got a lovely football stadium. There's some good architecture, but you have to look above the front shop windows because that's where all the architecture is. They've ruined it all down the bottom with the nice shop windows.
How do you get there?
How do I get there? M1 is probably your best bet.
Where to stay?
Where to stay?
Matt's parents.
My mum and dad's definitely.
Yep.
Where to eat?
Where to eat? There's a lovely Indian restaurant called Crap. What's it called?
It's called Crap.
No.
Come on. Think, Matthew.
Hello on the phone.
Hello.
Hello.
Come to West Wickham. The plasters floating in our swimming pool are fantastic.
The what? Sorry, no, the plaster's floating.
That's fantastic. Oh, what's the name of the restaurant? I eat there every time I go back.
No idea, no. Anyway, carry on selling.
It's an Indian restaurant. What's the next question?
Where to eat? What to do?
What to do? Absolutely sweet FA. There's nothing to do in Leicester.
Right.
Well, no, there is. You could go to the National Space Centre.
Right.
Which is really boring and it's not got anything really interesting in it.
Right.
Isn't there like a laser quest in Leicester?
There's a laser quest in every city.
No, there's a particular one. I used to work for him.
What, in Leicester?
Not in no, Leicester was my head office.
There's like 3-floor one, yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a big one with like spaceships and stuff in it.
I used to work for those guys.
Really?
Yes.
Excellent. Randy's on Skype.
Good evening.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. I can't believe you just slagged off Cheltenham. I'm not impressed.
Well, that's why when you called up earlier, I didn't want you to hang up because I wanted to discuss the finer points of Cheltenham with you.
Oh well, we could be here all night, couldn't we? I don't want to do a Gary from Catford and take over the show.
I hear it's all about the chicken cottage, Randy.
Oh, the chicken cottage is fucking immense.
What's that?
There's nothing better than just having what they claim to be chicken, but I think which is pretty obviously either dog or baby meat in your burger after a night out. It is absolutely brilliant.
Chicken cottage is like the poor man's KFC.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the one that's open till 4 o'clock in the morning, so when you're taking a lady back, what a better way to treat her than a dog meat burger?
How's your nose, by the way?
Bloody painful.
Oh man, that looked so sore, that did.
I think I'm starting to realise now that hospital might have been the best option, as there's still a gash in it which is sort of filled with dry blood. I'm not sure whether I should have gone and had them dig it up.
Mate, that is going to leave a massive dent in your snoz.
I know. It's going to be really impressive though, because when I go out I can tell people that I got it drawn in a giant squid or something like that.
Until one of your mates says, well, actually, it was because you tried to hurdle a road cone or something like that.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll just put it down to jealousy that they've never been able to take a giant squid on their own.
So, Randy, in Cheltenham, why would you go to Cheltenham? Because surely there's got to be a lot more interesting things to go to than go to Cheltenham on the off chance you're going to see a restored Vulcan fly.
Well, there's the horse racing. We've got. Oh, here's a statistic for you. We have the biggest, the most number of pubs with 24-hour licences per head in the UK.
Oh, then that's good. We would, sorry, Matt's just scraped some dried on bogey that was on top of the screen. He blew it in my direction. That's very nice. Thank you, mate.
I didn't think it was a bogey until you went.
We were just having a discussion last night in the pub, right? In fact, no, on the way home in the car about 24-hour licensing. And how many pubs do you know are open 24 hours?
No, there aren't any, I don't think.
I know none, apart from the ones in Spitalfields, which are always open 24 hours anyway. So.
But what the 24-hour licensing did, it didn't open it up so everyone can open for 24 hours. It made the licensing applications basically a little more workable for people who wanted to stay till 4 or people who didn't want to open till late.
No, that's what I mean. But sorry, I understand that. What I mean is are there actually any pubs that are open 24 hours?
I expect Brummy Chris probably knows.
And I know that Randy obviously knows.
There's a few in Cheltenham, but obviously not 24 hours all the time. But the pub I go to locally, if it's busy on a Friday or Saturday night, they'll stay open till 1, 2 o'clock. Whereas before it would have been 11 o'clock, bang, no matter how much more money they could make.
Right. So they just carry on regardless.
It's a lot more flexible, really. It works better around sort of how much money they can take. So there's no point in saying, right, we're going to be open till 4 o'clock if you only got one man smoking a pipe, because you're going to make a loss at the end of the day paying wages.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Randy, have you ever brought anything and got it home and it's not worked and it's really pissed you off?
Well, when I bought a Fiat Punto once, and on the journey home successfully managed to drive it into a wall, which was quite disappointing.
I'd have just been disappointed with a Fiat Punto, mate. Right, we've got to take a break.
Thanks, mate, take care.
Parents give lots of reasons why they keep smoking when they have a newborn baby.
It's just so stressful, what with the crying and the lack of sleep and everything.
Well, my parents smoked when I was a baby, and I'm alright.
But there are lots more reasons why you should stop. Because smoking around your baby doubles the chance of them dying from cot death. That's why the NHS offers free support to new mothers and their partners who want to quit smoking.
We're so glad we quit, for her sake.
Yeah, it's been good for us too.
For help and support to go smoke-free, call the NHS Pregnancy Smoking Helpline on 0800 169 9169 or visit www.nhs.uk/go-smoke-free.
It's not the Tommy Boyd Show with Matt and Stu, only on Play 2 UK. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
01243 55 60 60 is the number. Sell your city to us. Why, where to eat, where to stay, how to get there, and what to do.
Well,
things
you sell your city to us.
Newcastle. Why? Because it was the runner-up in the Cultural Capital 2008 competition.
That's not selling it.
Lost out to Swindon, didn't it?
No, it lost out to Liverpool. And the regeneration of the city is fantastic. You can still see all the old architecture, but the nightlife is apparently second to none.
Where to stay?
Where to stay? I would stay in the, personally, from experience, stay in the Travelodge on the quayside.
Okay, where to eat?
Where to eat? I would eat in a place called the Marco Polo restaurant, which serves fine dining cuisine all day.
And the other question?
How to get there? On the train.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You're from up north originally, aren't you?
And what to do? Races, rugby, football, boating,
The bridge.
the sightseeing, the works. There you go.
Aye, yeah, walk
Newcastle.
around with shorts on in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
But wait, hey lad!
Old man!
That's it.
You're from up north. Whereabouts are you from originally?
I'm from Minsford in Cheshire.
Would you... Hey, Bob Mortimer, would you like to sell it?
No, I wouldn't. That's why I'm not living there anymore, because it's shite. Sorry for everyone who's listening that still lives in Winsford, but get out...
They don't have the internet there, do they?
Well, I'm not sure if they've got electricity.
I wonder if Scunthorpe used to be a place you could never be able to use AOL. Do you know that?
Really?
Yeah. Because when you signed up for AOL and it asked you what city you lived in, they typed in the word Scunthorpe. And AOL rejected it because it thought it was one of the fake names.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, because it has the four-letter word after the S.
Okay. Studio@playradiok.com is the email address. 01243 55 60 60. We're selling cities. What city do you live in and why should we be staying there instead of Bucharest? You can, of course, call 0208 123 1088 as well. Skype us play.radio.uk like Gary from Catford did at the beginning of the show. Are you still there, Gary? Yeah, he's still there. Brilliant. 59 minutes.
59:38.
40. That's how long he's been on hold. You're all right on hold, Gary?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anything you want to say at this point?
Do you want me to sell Catford at some point?
Well, let's sell Catford, yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, what were the
Well, then we'll do it in 10 minutes. Okay, so if you want to sell your city, just give us a ring. Is there anything worse than a festival toilet? No, apparently not. What words aren't used enough hasn't really been picked up and worked with. But I did want to say one more topic. I'll hold it for a bit. We need to do, John Peel's emailed us his diary.
We've got a Skype call if you want to take the Skype call.
We've got a Skype
first.
Call. Let's do the Skype call because and I can find out where John Peel's put his diary.
Yeah. Hello on Skype. That's quite funny.
What was that? Is that Alan's doll deflating?
That's Alan's doll deflating.
Excellent.
Yes, very good.
Okay, thank you for that. It's as simple as that. If you want to get involved, look, somebody's called us on 01243 55 60 60. Who are you on the phone and what do you want?
Kathy Barry!
Kathy Barry's a fat, ugly porn star.
He wants Kathy Barry.
Yes, but you have to remember who Alan is.
Not a fat, ugly porn star.
Quite right. Gary, do you like Kathy Barry?
Who?
Exactly. We'll come to you in a minute, Gary, but first of all, let's have this.
Good evening, it's the John Peel here. I just thought I'd call up again with another audio diary. I'd just been watching the Olympics this weekend. I thought it was absolutely brilliant, the way that Team GB collected all those golds. I mean, according to Sebastian Coe, that there's no greater feeling than representing your country at the Olympics. I'd have to disagree. Surely having Angelina Jolie sitting on your cock whilst you snort coke off Jessica Alba's tits would feel a lot greater. Of course, I've been working hard this week. I've been trying to recruit a new drive time presenter. I even got around to asking Mr. Ian Lee if he would join Heaven FM.
How are you doing, sir? I've been hearing some tapes of you. You're very entertaining.
I'm not too bad. I'm still very much dead.
Yes.
We need somebody to cover the drive time. You're not planning on dying at any point, are you?
No, I think I'm going to be around for a good couple of years at least. Yes.
Sadly, he's got no plans on dying anytime soon. So, I'd just like to address the bits that I've heard Leslie talking about in the past. Has always gone on about transvestites and midgets. I mean, it takes balls to be a transvestite. And I've also got a friend, who's a midget, and he's quite a jolly little fellow. I said to him the other day, I said, I've noticed you laugh when you run. He said, well, John, he said, it's because the grass tickles my balls. I'd just like to say good luck to everybody who's taking part in the fantasy football. Of course, my idea of fantasy football would be Cristiano Ronaldo being gored to death by a unicorn. Apparently, Ronaldo gets sent on average 2 human turds in the post every day. I wonder who's sending him the other one. But I think it's about time now I made myself scarce. I just thought I'd leave you with a joke. What's the difference between Kenny Everett and a microwave? A microwave won't brown your sausage. Ta-da!
Mr. John Peel, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Peel. That man is a bloody legend.
A legend in his own bathwater. Gary, sell Catford for us.
Okay.
So you want the questions, Gary?
Yeah, go on and give us questions.
Why Catford?
Catford is the only place that I know of that has a large cat hanging above its shopping centre.
Okay.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
It does, yeah.
How to get there?
The South Circular would probably be your best bet.
Okay.
Probably walking might be quicker.
Right. Walking from where?
Well, oh, sorry. Are you talking from where you guys are?
No, just generally, if you got to London, how would you get to Catford?
Oh, you get any train going towards Hayes.
Right.
And there are two train stations in Catford. Catford and Catford Bridge. They're right next door to each other.
That's really helpful. It's a bit like Putney and Putney Bridge, right next to each other. Okay. Where to stay?
To be honest, there isn't many places to stay in Catford. I've got a shed.
Your shed?
That. Yeah, there's not really a hotel in Catford.
Right. Okay. That's fair.
Hang on a minute. There must be a hotel in Catford.
B&B.
Maybe. No, there's not. I've never seen one. I mean, I've not obviously scoured every. I mean, I live here, so why would I need a hotel?
What about any of the pubs?
What about people visiting?
Campsite?
Go home at the end. Catford's the sort of place you visit for a day.
Okay, carry on.
Okay. Fair enough. Where to eat?
King's Chow Mein.
Ooh.
Very nice Chinese restaurant.
Sounds good.
Okay. What to do?
You could go and watch the Catford Wanderers Football Club. The Catford Cricket Club, recently featured on Sky's cricket programme.
Mm-hmm.
You could go and view a cinema. There's a couple of good cinemas nearby.
Mm-hmm.
You could go and take in some theatre at the Broadway Theatre. This year, performing in pantomime is Huggy Bear.
Excellent.
Huggy Bear.
We should go to Catford and watch Huggy Bear in pantomime and shout stupid Starsky and Hutch quotes at him.
Quite fun.
Or just getting confused with like Mr. T and go, Billy the Fool!
No, or who's that rapper with the big clock that hangs round his neck?
Oh, yeah.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav. I think he's him. Hey, where's your big clock?
Get your clock out.
Brilliant. So Catford then?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Top place to go for the weekend, right?
You've not really sold it to me, Gary, I have to say.
No, I've got to say.
Sounds dull as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone would like a better go at selling their city, 01243 55 60 60 is the phone number to call, play.radio.uk is the Skype, and studio@playradiouk.com is, of course, the email.
Yes, don't go anywhere though, Gary, we may need you later on.
Yeah, stay there, Gary. Okay. Right. Will the 2012 Olympics be the biggest embarrassment for the UK in years?
Very probably.
I noticed that they're already starting to play it down. I was listening to the radio the other day, and they were saying, well, what the 2012 Olympics will do is basically, it won't be as spectacular or as futuristic or have as much money invested as the Chinese Olympics, but what I think you'll find is that a lot of people here in China, in Beijing, are coming because the tickets are cheap and they don't actually know what they're watching or what anybody's doing, and I think you'll find in England, at the 2012 Olympics, what you'll have is die-hard supporters and an atmosphere, and it'll be for the real sports fans. I say bollocks. You're saying that because we haven't got the money to invest, we're worried that the 2012 Olympics isn't going to be ready until 2016, and I don't think anybody's actually that interested in it, and I don't think you'll get the turnout that Beijing have had.
No, that's
So,
not.
is the 2012 Olympics about to be the biggest embarrassment the UK has had since Jade Goody?
Who knows?
Who? I must say,
Yes.
by the way, I've taken numerous pops at Jade Goody in the past.
It's been easy. It's been
I don't
easy.
like her.
Right.
She annoys me.
Yes.
But she's recently been diagnosed with cancer.
Yep.
And nobody deserves that. So
No.
I wish her well, and I hope that she's able to get better.
That's right.
Okay, but I still don't like her.
No.
Okay. Excellent.
Good man. What? Right, this is something that was puzzling me, right? You've got some events at the Olympics that have been quite interesting, quite new stuff. BMXing was new.
Yep.
Open water, that was new, wasn't it?
Was it? Oh, right.
Wasn't it new? Wasn't it? Wasn't it? Stuart?
I have no idea. I don't even know what it is.
He's too busy.
What is it?
Busy reading other stuff.
No, I was listening. I didn't even know what it was. So.
The open water thing.
Yeah, what is it?
Swimming.
Oh,
10,000 metre swim.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah, one of the British girls got pulled back more than the Germans.
Yeah,
grabbing her ankle.
I saw that.
Bloody Krauts.
Bloody Krauts.
Go on.
Damn it. What new
Hang
event?
on, wait there. Gary, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
What new event would you like to see at the Olympics?
That's a good question.
What would you love to see? Anything.
Now, that's a great one.
Anything. What would you like?
Diving.
What have you got diving at the Olympics?
Muff diving.
Oh! We're on the same wavelength here. We're on the same wavelength. What you need is you'll be up on a special chair, right?
Yeah.
So you'll be sat down.
Like a gynecologist chair.
Yeah, okay, legs akimbo, nicely presented.
Right.
And attached to this chair, on like a hook, is a small pot.
Oh.
A cum catcher, shall we say. So you're there performing the art of cunnilingus, right? And you get measured on how long it takes you to give her an orgasm, how much noise she makes, you've got one of the decibel meters, and how much drippage there is.
Or how about you just, or how about you just take it one step further and have the. Sorry, ladies, for listening, but I'm afraid there's no ladies in the studio to keep us calm tonight. How about the female ejaculation?
Oh, of a distance.
So they sit there.
Yeah.
How far can you squirt it? This has gone right at the bottom of the barrel. I do apologise. I'm going to step out.
Well, did anybody? Do you remember Flash Gordon, the parody of Flash Gordon that was
Never saw
basically
it.
soft porn?
Never saw it.
The punishment for getting caught doing something wrong in Flash Gordon was sex to death.
Good lord.
You shagged till you died. Who's on the phone?
I've got an idea for an Olympic game.
Okay.
Binge drinking.
Binge. We'd be good at that.
Oh yes. That's a good suggestion, Alan.
The
Thank
Brits
you.
would win that quite well, actually.
Yeah.
That's a fairly good.
One suggestion I had: who could pee the highest up a wall?
See, that's a good one, but that's playground Olympics, really, isn't it, Gary?
Yeah, I was going to suggest that one.
You never done
yeah,
that?
Playground.
You shut up, you! You never done that outside a pub with your mates?
No.
Oh, it's just me then.
I tend to use the toilet in the pub before I leave.
Oh, chucking out time. You know, you're staggering home. Maybe looking
I
for a
tend to make
taxi.
sure I go to a pub that isn't that far from my house that I can't run home.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do you not like going to toilets in pubs then, Gary?
No, I don't.
Is this the way you said you always go to a pub near to your house so you can run home?
Well, no, because then if you get caught on the way home,
Right.
you go when you leave the pub, but if you get caught on the way home, then you're near enough to home.
Right.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, what the Catford prostitutes like?
No idea.
Excellent. Okay then. What Olympic sport would you like to introduce?
Darts.
What? Darts?
Because we'd win. Or at least you give the. It'd be between us and the Dutch.
See, I don't know. Yeah, you say we'd win, but would we? I mean, we don't exactly win everything going in the normal world darts things, do we? So.
Sugar? We would sugar. Yeah, something like that.
I think old Phil used to have the power Taylor isn't quite. His batteries are running a bit low now.
Really?
No, it's some Dutch guy, isn't it?
Barneveld.
Arneveld, that's it. Yeah. No, so but we'll give the Dutch something because they never win anything. Do they?
That much is true.
Because they're too stoned.
Hey, have you ever been to a darts tournament thing, by the way? Have you?
I don't think I have.
I went to the. What's the one the BBC do?
That's the BDC, isn't it?
BDC, right. So I went to that many years ago now. Eric Bristow was there, and Jockey Wilson, and all this, that, and the other. What a brilliant night out. If you want to go and have a few beers, have a good old shout at someone on the stage, and watch somebody throwing some darts around, it's brilliant. Great night out.
When you see it on Sky,
Yeah.
it looks like a lot of fun at Lakeside. No, all that.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of fun. I agree.
It is a good night out, yeah. I mean, don't take it seriously. It's like watching baseball in America. You don't take it seriously. You go to the game to eat, drink, and chat to your mates while there's something going on.
When I went to a baseball game, the baseball game is the last thing you're there to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
You're there to drink beer, discuss anything with the person sitting next to you, who will talk about anything.
Yep.
If you ply them enough alcohol.
Mm-hmm. And eat hot
basically,
dogs.
there's apparently a game going on.
Yeah, and eat hot dogs.
And you get to have a good old sing-song during the 7th inning stretch.
Exactly.
What, sing-song? Good old
Well, a
song.
bit
They sing "Take Me Out to the Ballpark" near the end of the game.
How does it go?
Take me out to the ball.
Oh, I know the one you mean. You guys really annoying Americans that sit in the stand and go swing, bada 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 bada, swing.
No, that's just Ferris Bueller.
No, that does happen to put.
I know. I was winding him up. Quality.
01243 55 60 60 is the number. I said 01243 55 60 60. Skype is at play.radio.uk, studio at play.uk.com for the email, and alternative number is 0208 123 1088. We're selling cities. Is your city any good? Sell it to us. Tell us where the best places to eat and sleep and get drunk are, all that kind of stuff. And will the 2012 Olympics be the biggest embarrassment for the UK in years, Gary?
Sorry, say that again, Matt?
Will the 2012 Olympics be the biggest embarrassment for the UK in years, Gary?
No.
You think they'll be alright?
It's not going to be as good as any other Olympics, but it's not going to be an embarrassment.
Okay, so you think all the stadiums will be done on time, you think the public transport system will work, you think that we'll have athletes that are actually going to win medals, because let's face it, we tend to do really well at something and then everyone retires.
I think the stadiums were built on time, because look at all the fuss that was made over Athens and they were done on time.
Wait. Look at our track history.
Well, the Millennium Dome was built by the Millennium, wasn't it?
Only just. At an extended cost. Look at Wembley. I mean,
Cardiff
Germans...
was built on time.
The Germans... That's the Welsh for you.
Arsenal had their stadium built on time.
The Arsenal stadium wasn't built by English people.
So, do you think the entire Olympic site is being built by English people?
Yes.
Do you?
That's part of the deal, isn't it? It has to go to English companies to fund the economy.
Right,
and
but
they have to employ English people to build it?
Thank you.
Well, no, but they didn't employ English people to build Wembley. They employed people that like to sit outside and smoke dope. I believe a lot of them were Polish, not saying that they were all smoking dope.
I thought they were Australian.
It was an Australian company that built Wembley. That's why it took so bloody long. They kept throwing another shrimp on the barbie every time, didn't they?
They were thinking, we won't get this finished on time. Well, another beer.
We'll make the Poms out of Villarreal.
Coincidentally, have you seen the aftermath of most Olympic Games on places? I mean, look, you look like the games in Sydney, in Australia. I watched a documentary going back a year or so now on Sydney, and what the Olympics did for Sydney. It ruined it because now they've got a load of derelict buildings and sports places that nobody uses.
Right. They tried to build stadiums in a built-up area. We're trying to build an area that could use regeneration.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
I didn't wait to be asked. I just thought when you answered, I'd talk.
Well, that's what you guys do, you inbred weirdos, isn't it? You just cut in.
Well, I'm lucky that my girlfriend came in so I can use her phone because my BlackBerry's knackered. So I was just thinking, actually, all things considered, I usually listen to your show on headphones.
Right.
Because, the laptop in the front room, and so is the TV. And I happened to, tonight she was out, so I was lying on the couch having a cup of tea. Why is it whistling? Anyway, I was lying on the couch having a cup of tea, listening to the radio without the headphones, which it was kind of strange. And she happened to come in at the time that you lot were talking about fanny ejaculation.
Oh, right, okay.
She's never heard of the show before. She has no idea what I do on a Sunday, Monday and Tuesday evening, typing away, listening with my headphones on in the corner of the room.
And now she's worried about you and those horses, right?
I'd be fucking worried if it was the other way around, wouldn't you? If you come in and your bird's listening to a radio show about spunking, and she does it 3 nights a week. You'd be thinking, what the hell's going on?
That's great.
It's been a night like that tonight. I was having my tea,
right,
and you lot was talking about, what was it you were talking about at the beginning of the night to put my tea down? I'm not usually of a nervous disposition. But it was rather disgusting.
Festival toilets.
That's it, all the shit talk and everything. Fucking hell. Anyway.
There's a bit of Sharook in there.
Yeah.
Bit of who?
Fucking hell.
I can't help it, you know. It's like second nature to me to go into that Indian accent.
Right, I see.
I got no control over myself. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that fucking noise in the background, you bastard boys?
We've been asking you that for weeks.
Oh, I see. It's irony.
That's
I
it.
didn't get it. I got it now, but I didn't get it originally. I'm not clever, you know.
It's because we're from the West Country.
Because I'm from the West... I'm not clever, you know. I'm one of them people that is very sensitive. Stop it now. It's not funny. You know, once it's funny, yeah? Twice or three times shows a lack of imagination on your part.
Anyway, go on.
I expect more. No,
Sorry.
In fact, like the lady from British Gas, I'm going to terminate the call this week.
Oh, you're supposed to shout cat flaps and slam the phone down, but of course, there we go. Randy on email says, Olympic event. I think they should have an Olympic event for Oh, I wish I'd read this before I started reading it. I wish I'd pre-read it before I was saying it.
Okay, read it through the ad break.
Here at Play Radio UK, we're dedicated to providing you with a fully interactive website and music service. Choose from 11 stations playing all kinds of music 24 hours a day. While away the hours with loads of games in the playground. Interact with other users and find answers to all your technical problems in the forums. Find out who's on when, what we're up to and what we look like. Although some of us are more photogenic than others. PlayRadioUK.com. Internet radio, your way. This is not the Tommy Boyd Show with Stu and Matt on Play 2 UK. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
Just go to the car.
Let's not put this one live.
Put my one live.
It's just you.
That's nice. Look, he puts his own one up.
Puts his own mic on and he's not even bleeding here. Should we say something?
Sorry, 01243 55 60 60. If you want to phone up, Matt's gone out the studio, so yeah, do it now. I think they should have an Olympic event for distance excrementing.
Oh!
If you're of a nervous disposition or having your dinner right now, you may want to turn the volume down just a tad. Have competitors eat half-microwaved hot dog sausages covered in uncooked baked beans, make them down a pint of Guinness, and then wait and see who can bend over and explode shit out of their arse the furthest distance. They can then use the mess created to replace the sand pit for the long jump, and thus push down the cost of the games by not having to purchase sand.
Oh, come on, but surely the most expensive part of building the arena, though, can't be the sand. We got it all done for 50 quid. Sand? A couple of million. Jesus Christ. Anything else, by the way?
No, that's all it's on email. Studio@playradiouk.com, 01243 55 60 60. I have to keep thinking about it because I keep wanting to say my home phone number. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fair enough. So sell your city to us. Tell us why your place would be good for a weekender. Or
not.
Oh no, or the other topics.
The other topics, have you ever bought something you were really excited about buying and when you get it, it was broke?
These shoes.
They're not broke, are they? They're just retarded.
They look nice when they were hanging up. And now, look at that, they look like old man's leisure wear.
That's great.
I can't show these to my mates. They rip them. I only show them to you guys because I only see you once a week.
Yeah.
So I'm not too fussed about that. But it's people I see every day. They're just going to rip me to shreds for them.
Nice.
Yeah. It's either, you know, if I'm not wearing these,
yeah,
I've got a pair of bright red Doctor Who Converse boots.
Oh, you saddo.
Yeah, I know.
You saddo.
They're really comfy, though. They're really comfy. And they keep taking the mickey out of them, saying that I'm wearing clown shoes.
And also, Olympic events. What Olympic events would you like to see in the 2012 Olympics? 01243 55 60 60 or studio@playradiouk.com. If you want to watch us on the cameras, it's www.nttbs.com and click on the watch link.
Gary, you still there?
I got him.
Did you? Oh, you. That was on purpose, was it?
Yeah, because you'd faded my mic and your mic, but not his up, so I turned yours off and faded his on.
Oh, right, I see. I thought I put them both up. Oh, that's a shame. Still there then, Gary?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, Gary is breaking records for being the longest person on hold ever.
He's doing well, isn't he? What is it now?
1 hour and 22 minutes.
He's doing well.
And rising. That's right. Okay, where are we? It's quiet on the phones tonight.
Isn't it?
Yeah, what hour are we in?
Well, it's Bank Holiday Monday, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, when I went to the football yesterday, the commentators on the radio, because I take a little radio and I sit in the stand with the radio on.
I'm as geeky as you.
Yeah, it's just 'cause it's nice to have the commentary on, isn't it, you know? Because then you can understand why the ref goes.
And you also hear all the other results coming in, so you can place yourself in a favour.
So it's quite... Anyway, and they were going, there's large sections of the ground with not a lot of people in it. And I'm thinking, it's Bank Holiday Monday. It's the first home match of the season. And it's like this every August blooming Bank Holiday weekend we're at home. So I don't know what the big deal was.
I forgot. We're going to have a debrief of Mendoza Bingo.
Mendoza Bingo. Now, what are we going to do this week? Because... Do we flip a coin between Whale Bingo and Mendoza Bingo this week?
It's been done, really, hasn't it?
Hey, no, Sonic, keep it going.
I think it's quite funny.
I love it.
Me too. Are we flipping a coin?
I think we should do it with Mendoza, because you'll get away with more.
Gary, Gary, what do you think? Mendoza or Whale Bingo this week?
I'm tempted to go with Mendoza, because I didn't get to hear it this week, so I'd like to hear it. So Mendoza Bingo for me.
Mendoza Bingo again this week, then. Well, let's go through, because Matt's got some clips, I believe.
No, I can't. I ran out of time in the end.
Why
can't somebody else do it?
I have the podcast to listen to.
Yes, well, I can tell you, okay. There were two that I just refused to do. The minute they were suggested, I knew I wouldn't be doing them. And that was telling him when he said something that Tommy tells it better. And also ask him if he's Jewish. They were two that I would just refuse to do, okay?
Why?
Why? Because I don't want to ask him if he's Jewish. What if he says, why?
I guess cock out and show you. Take a look at that.
But I'm not gonna insult somebody by saying another talk radio presenter says it better.
No, that's true. Although another talk radio presenter will insult you and say that they're a better producer than you.
Yeah, it's all
scandalous, isn't it?
Yeah. So come on then, what did you get out on the air this week?
Okay, G-Man, for your podcast notes, I've got some times down as well.
Okay, I'll make a note then.
Okay, so the first one was at 1 hour and 58 minutes in.
1:58, yep.
I believe it was the first one, anyway. And I asked him what colour underwear he was wearing.
And the response?
I can't remember. I don't think he wanted to tell me.
Okay.
Or he said he was commando or something.
Good man.
Okay, and then the next one at 2 hours 3 minutes into the show, or thereabouts. I told him he reminded me of a hairy Philip Schofield.
The opposite is Gordon the Gopher impression.
Oh dear.
No, that wasn't entered for bingo, was it?
No.
No.
Right, okay. At 2 hours 13 minutes and 2 hours 48 minutes into the show, that's 2:13, 2:48. You got that, G-Man?
Yeah, got that. Yeah.
I called him Santy Panty.
Did you get in twice? Nice.
Santy Panty?
How do you get the word Santy Panty into a normal course of a conversation?
The same way you remind me of a hairy Philip Schofield, Stu.
Yeah, but that could be a flippant comment. You can, you know, you can sometimes say, you remind me of a hairy Philip Schofield. I mean, that's but you can't just go and look at him and go, you remind me of Santy Panty. I mean, it's a bit different.
Well, you see, the week before, he randomly kept putting on his Santa hat and beard uniform.
Right.
And so that's how I was able to use it. You see?
Santy Panty.
Yeah, you see.
Santy Panty. At 2 hours and 40 minutes into the show, I managed to slip bearded ladies into the conversation. I don't mean I actually opened the door and brought some in and they started talking.
Get under the desk.
And now my guest will be.
Yes. And then there was the one that I didn't write down a time for. I called him a hairy snowflake.
Excellent.
Oh, no, sorry, there's another one that I didn't get the time for either, when I told him he had amazingly beautiful eyes.
Oh, gorgeous stuff. If anyone's got any... Sorry, Gary, what?
No, I'll check those and post something on the shrine.
Good man. If anyone's got any clips of those that they can access tonight and play down the phone, that would be absolutely beautiful.
I want to hear the Santy Panty one. I think that's...
Really?
Yeah.
I want to hear Mike's response when Matt leaned over and said, "You got beautiful eyes."
He was in a bit of a bad mood. I said, "Would it help if I told you you had amazingly beautiful eyes?"
Sneaky.
You need new ones.
Yes, we need new ones. New suggestions for tonight. To come in for more Mendoza Bingo.
Studio at playradiouk.com.
Yes,
Mendoza Bingo, but bear in mind that they've got to be things that Matt could realistically get out on air without insulting people.
Yeah, no, I don't want to piss anybody off.
Amazingly beautiful eyes down for a full house.
Was that the first entry, Carrie?
You've got to start with cat flaps.
Cat flaps.
Cat flaps.
So, Mike, what are your thoughts on cat flaps?
Yeah, okay. Okay. Cool. You realise, Stu, that when I'm in Italy at the Monza Grand Prix and you're covering me and James's show, it's James Well Bingo for you.
It is James Well Bingo for me, yes.
You're covering to produce James.
I will be covering the James Well show in the middle of September.
Oh, mate. I can't wait for that.
I am crapping myself.
James Well Bingo.
It is horrible.
Phone calls that night.
Yeah, I can imagine, yeah.
You'll be here 2 hours before the show.
I know.
2 hours? Why? You going to give them an all-over wax or something?
I can't tell you why.
2 hours?
I can tell you off air. Hang on a minute. Where we do this? Alright, okay. And that's the reason why I can't tell you on air, really.
Shocking!
Yeah,
I had no idea he had you pluck his back.
I know. On the phone, I know.
Good evening, this is Mr. Ronnie Corbett speaking.
Hey, Ronnie! The producer said to me.
How are you booked for 10 o'clock this evening?
I'm not.
Yeah.
Could you tell me what's on the children's menu? Fish fingers, that sort of thing. Good evening. This is Mr. Ronnie Corbett speaking. How are you booked for 10 o'clock this evening?
I think Ronnie's suffering a case of.
Could you tell me what's on the children's menu? Fish fingers, that sort of thing.
He's stuck in a time warp.
No. Do you remember Tommy doing the Ronnie Corbett sound?
How are you booked for 10 o'clock this evening?
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
I was pretending to be a soundboard.
Hey, that's very good.
There's nothing mechanical about me except the way I drill an arsehole like I'm smashing up concrete.
Wait, one second. Do I see Joe Becker in the Skype chat?
Yes.
Yeah.
The world's biggest loser?
No way!
In the Skype chat?
Wants to know if Matt's got crabs.
No, I don't.
Sorry, Ronnie.
Oh, that's alright, don't worry about me, I'm only paying for this call.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Is that Fat Steve? You know, do you know he came second in a George Clooney lookalike contest?
Really?
An Aborigine in a wheelchair won it. But, how are you?
Yeah, good. Have you ring up to sell your city to us, Ronnie?
No, I've just actually been rimming the wife's auntie. I got some funny looks walking out the morgue, though, I'll tell you. But rimming, what rimming is it's when you actually tongue the woman's asshole.
Yeah.
Right.
Aaron, why are your cheeks going red? That only happens when Sarah's got the strap on. But you were talking about festival toilets. And,
yeah.
I had to clean hours after a party that had Michelle McManus doing hundreds and thousands in it. Yeah, it took me 3 months to get the taste out my mouth, I tell you. No, I'm only kidding. I can't stand anything to do with shit, which is why I can't listen to Stuart singing. I'm only joking. Aaron, you're looking good. Are you still seeing that fella?
Occasionally.
I might have got it wrong, but it's just I'm looking at the webcam and it looks like Mr. Sheen's left his mark on your head.
It's off.
I'm sorry about that. Matt, I can't end this call without insulting you too, you know.
Oh, come on then, you shit-eating midget, fucking transvestite midget thing.
Yeah, you'll cut me off before I finish.
No,
it's happened before.
No, my hands are here, tucked in. Yeah, I will not cut you off. Insult away.
Well, it happened before when I was fucking the butcher's daughter. He cut me off, but it was better than the fishmonger's daughter who laid on the slab and said, "Fill it." But I'll leave you with some words of advice.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me. My credit's running out. Sorry about this.
Hello?
Newsflash, Ronnie Corbett has a pay-as-you-go phone.
Oh, no.
You still there, Gary?
Yeah,
again.
Yeah, he's still there. Right, studio@playradio.uk.com. Slow on the emails. Did you, Okay. Right, let's put that in the inbox. Let's read. Should we read this? Matt talks bollocks.
What?
Would you like me to read it for you?
Please do.
Listening to your apparent wisdom 5 or 10 minutes ago, I noticed that you said, and I quote, "No one deserves cancer." What about Gary, I'm a pervert glitter? On a different note...
Oh, hang on. No, he doesn't deserve cancer.
Right. On a different note, the Olympics in 2012. I can't wait. I certainly look forward to seeing those tanned, athletic females playing with balls on the beach. Volleyball, I think they call it. Note, obviously with it being summer in the UK, erect nipples may become apparent via their bikinis due to the chill. Thinking about it, I wonder where Matt the Pratt will be in 2012. At Play 2 UK? On the dole? Suggestions, please.
Who was that for?
Anyway, all the best...
Friends
and Matt.
Excellent.
That's from Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
All right.
I'll tell you where I'll be in 2012. A million miles further than you will, mate. And that's
Crispy.
for sure.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Ooh,
I see.
did you hear his little response?
Hello. Hey.
I think battle lines are being drawn.
They are, aren't they?
Tetchy,
If I had a
tetchy.
stick and some sand, I might go with a glove and slap it round his face. And then...
What,
sir! What a scoundrel!
Hang on a minute. If you had a stick and some sand, you would draw that with a glove and then slap him with it.
No, I'd draw the line in the sand with a stick.
But that's not what you said.
And then if I had a glove, I would slap him with it. That's exactly what I said.
No.
Would you challenge him to a duel?
I might piss on his face or something.
You see.
Spit at his mum.
What?
I don't know. Just something more insulting.
Wee on his face and spit at his mum?
Yeah, a fight's a fight, you know, fisticuffs, isn't it?
How many fights have you been in where you've spat on someone's face?
No.
Pissed
What
on
I'm
his
saying
face,
is
spat on someone's mum.
I'd like to do something different than throw a few punches. Something that really winds somebody up, rather than beat them to death.
Pin him down and fart on his nose.
That's probably a better idea than spitting at his mum. I don't advise spitting at anyone's mum. No one's mum deserves being spit at.
No.
Spat at.
Okay.
But Andrew Chris will probably email in and say, no one's mum deserves being spat at. As you quoted, Mr. Hollick, what about Gary, I'm a pervert, Glitter's mum?
Yes. Can I just say then, this
No.
Are everyday items stretching your family income to the limits at the moment? Me too. Well, I found this amazing website, comparison-plus.co.uk. It's amazing. You can compare the prices of thousands of products from all the big retailers. And what's more, it's a totally free service. You don't have to become a member to use Comparison Plus, but if you do register with comparison-plus.co.uk, you get cashback rewards, giving you even bigger savings. Don't pay over the odds. Click comparison-plus.co.uk and start saving now.
The Business Brainbuster on Play 2 UK is the internet's best general knowledge quiz. Staff from offices around the country pit their wits in a head-to-head battle, hoping to be crowned Business Brainbuster of the Week. Register your business to take part. Email studio@playradiouk.com now. Then join Paul Anthony, weekdays from midday UK time, to hear it all live on air. The Business Brainbuster with Paul Anthony, only on Play 2 UK.
Broadcasting live to the UK. News, information, entertainment, and the best music from the past 40 years. This is Play 2 UK. It's not the Tommy Boyd Show with Matt and Stu, only on Play 2 UK. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
G-Man, you still there?
I'm indeed.
Okay. You were saying?
What I wanted to say was Ian Lee wants to interview Gary Glitter, yeah? And he mentioned on the show Monday whether or not it was a good idea. What was your take on it?
Yes.
You think you should interview Gary Glitter, yeah?
Come on, imagine how many podcast downloads he'd receive for that.
Well, that's just it. So many people would say, I don't think you should because you shouldn't give him the limelight. But that same person would be very interested in knowing what he has to say.
You wait till Martin Bashir gets him on the seat to talk about his life
exactly,
and makes 20 million quid from it.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, if Ian Lee did a podcast interviewing Gary Glitter, Ian Lee would be all over the papers and he would suddenly be in everybody's spotlight.
Well, what I can't understand, right, is a lot of newspapers say, if you've got a story, phone us, blah, 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 or email us.
Yeah.
How come nobody's emailed in and said, like, possibly even Ian Lee's PR people or agent could email them pretending to be somebody else saying, oh, I was listening to a show on Play Radio and I heard Ian Lee saying he wanted to interview Gary Glitter. You know, why not?
Why not?
Start the ball rolling there, can't you?
01243 55 60 60 is our phone number tonight. studio@playradio.com is the email, and those lucky enough to go to nttbs.com, you can watch it all like the telly. You can see me pulling some strange faces.
You lucky people. Go on then, pull some faces for them.
Stu, we've got an amazing topic we've saved till the last hour because we just knew how good it was.
It was a brilliant topic.
Hang on one sec. G-Man, you still there?
Yeah.
I want you to hear this.
It's a great topic.
Which clever sausage came up with this? Which of you two geniuses came up with this one?
Well, I think it was...
Well, actually, I don't think it was either of us.
No, it was me.
No,
it was, because we were talking about it. We were talking about it, right? And I said... Yeah, but Thingy's had a thingy named after her, and he went, oh, right, so what, so it was kind of a mutual thing.
So Matt's going to take credit for it.
Good man, Will. This is Matt's idea.
No, this is partly my idea.
All right, what is it, Stuart?
What would you like named after you?
Ooh.
That was Ian.
Yeah, exactly, Gary. That's exactly it, yes. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
But he did say you could use it.
Yes, he did, you're right, yes. Yes.
Gary, you've ruined it now.
So what would you like named after you? So for instance, Diana has a fountain. You don't have to be dead for this, by the way, but it helps.
So, Gary, can I perhaps preempt what you're going to say and say that you'd have the Catford cat named after you?
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Gary the Catford cat.
Yeah, have you seen the fountain in Hyde Park?
No, I saw Chapman standing in it.
Mincing through it.
Yeah. It's not a fountain. It's like a water slide.
It is, isn't it?
Exactly what you would have wanted.
It's one of those kids things where it's like a plastic thing with lots of tubes and that, and you build it together and you put some water in the top and it goes down and spins wheels.
Can I just put Gary on hold and answer this very important Skype call? Go ahead, caller.
Hello from America, and fuck you all who don't like me.
Oh my God! It is the world's biggest loser. Not only did he move to Poland, he moved back and ended up with a Polish lady.
And what are you doing with your life there, fucko?
That's a very good question.
Working with some of the biggest names in talk radio, DJing at festivals.
Like IndyCar drivers or something. You went homo on us?
What? What?
You're like Formula 1 drivers, I heard, and you have like posters on your wall like some kind of sissy fag.
Play the song. Hang on, you like this, mate? You like this?
Alright, let's hear this. I'm waiting.
It didn't happen like he planned, not his intention. He got so brave, drink in hand, lost his discretion. It's not what he's used to, just wanted to try it.
Apparently I've played
play the
wrong
other one, which
Okay,
is the Formula One driver one.
Hang on, Joe?
Yeah.
It didn't happen the way he planned, not his intention. He got so brave with flag in hand, lost his discretion. It's not what he's used to, just wanted to meet the guy. He's curious about him. Caught Matt's attention. Matt wanted to meet Lewis Hamilton, but all he got was high key instead. Matt's love is for Lewis Hamilton. I hope that lets
It's not meant to!
I just noticed. It's not meant to rhyme!
That's kissed the jizz and he liked it.
Stu saw a pie and he ate it.
I mean, you guys should be real proud. 2012 Olympics coming, so start building your sheds now because the Chinese and Ukrainians need a place to stay. Hey man, desperate time. I keep telling one of our buddies, you know Stu, Eddie, I keep telling him, man, open up that garden shed. You could put at least 20 Ukrainians in there.
You probably could as well. Matt will sell his back seat to the 50 Polish people.
Exactly. Well, no, they're going to buddy up with their Poles already there. That was part of a conspiracy. See, they were already booking their rooms in advance when they flooded your gates in 2004. So
Hey,
they were just jumping ahead of the hotel game.
Joe, are you now a father?
I am now a proud papa of a beautiful girl named Maya. 7 pounds. Yeah.
Congratulations, my friend.
And you know what? I mean, most babies are pretty alien, funky looking. But I gotta tell you, she's a cutie, man. She's a real cute girl.
Hey, don't let Gary anywhere near.
Well, I got a question if I'm the father now.
A beautiful name as well. How old is she now, Joe?
3 days old.
3 days. Congratulations, Joe.
Well done, man. Beautiful.
Congratulations. The Olympics, coming up. But now, I mean, I don't know, you guys may be already watching the closing ceremonies because of the time delay, but we're going to get it in a few hours here. What's up with Jimmy Page, and who's this pop star from England that nobody but England knows about?
Oh, Leona Lewis?
She's had a #1 album in America. She was #1 in the Billboard charts.
Not in this America, dude.
Well, we all know you live in a weird
America. Maybe Latin America, but not America is the one I'm in. Seriously, I mean, it may be a cult thing, maybe a club thing, but she is not a #1 artist here.
She was a #1 artist there.
Yeah, but what he's saying is that the average American Joe, real Americans like Joe,
all American men,
all American men don't believe in that.
She's playing after Nickelback and Soundgarden. I mean, nobody knows who she is.
Right, I see. Nickelback are awful,
And
though, aren't
Jimmy
they, Joe?
Page? That's the best you can get to represent England, for Christ's sake? There's some damn good musicians out there that are a hell of a lot better
hang on.
than...
At least Jimmy Page was probably playing his own guitar and singing his own song, as opposed to the Chinese who had to put a fake girl singing someone else, faking the song.
Image is important. Image is important, God damn it.
Yeah, well, the problem for us, Joe, is that most of the English artists, like really big ones, have killed themselves on drugs.
Yeah.
Or through being a gay, and stuff like that.
Well, gay's not bad.
No, I didn't say it was bad.
We know, Matt. We know. The high five will kill you. Yeah, I mean, we got like Freddie Mercury gone, and I mean, but I mean, let's think. Who else could have been a better alternative than Jimmy Page? I mean, Jimmy Page is okay with Led Zeppelin, but Jimmy Page is not an attraction in itself.
Listen, the thing is it was going to be Jimmy Page, or it was going to end up being Cliff Richard, and I prefer Jimmy Page than Cliff Richard.
Stand Cliff
Okay,
Richard.
yeah, I guess the worst is better of two evils.
I'd prefer to see an Elvis Costello over there.
What about Pete Doherty?
No, there you go, Elvis Costello. That's a good one.
Pete Doherty.
Oh God.
Anyway,
Gary Glitter's looking for work.
Yeah.
It's not work he's looking for. That's what I heard.
You can't dig up the corpses of the Beatles or something. Put them on tour again.
There you go.
Ringo and Paul are still around. I mean, 2 out of 4 ain't bad. That works for the Temptations.
Do you think we could ask John Peel if we can have the spirit of the 1967 Paul McCartney really do it?
66.
66. That conspiracy, right? Yeah, we could bring both Paul McCartneys in.
That's it. And then John Lennon. Yeah.
Just confuse the fuck out of people. Put them on both ends of the stadium. They both think they're getting a live show. It's too far to see the other end. They know they're getting duped.
So Joe, are you currently on paternity leave?
I guess if that's what unemployment's called, yeah.
That's why I laugh.
So how long have you been out of work, my man?
Well, I'm working, but it's a commission gig and it's kind of new. But I'm struggling. It's going all right, but I'm struggling.
Yeah. What about your good lady? Is she okay?
She's fabulous. She couldn't be better. I mean, she's doing well. We're doing happy. And if it wasn't for her, they would say a weaker man would have killed himself.
Now she's given birth. Has she raped you?
How does she what?
Has she raped you in the last 3 days? Now that she's given birth.
Raped me?
Well, obviously it's been a bit sparse probably over the last few months. That's why.
Know what,
no way, dude. Let me tell you something, dude. If your woman's holding back. And your woman's not human. Do they get hornier when they're pregnant?
Yeah, they certainly do.
I know.
Dude,
but the thing is,
I banged my wife before she gave birth.
The thing is, a lot of women get cut down there when they give birth. It's quite a big thing to be squeezing out a small
she
hole.
Had a C-section.
She had a C-section, okay, but some women get sewed up in that, so it's not always practical for a lady to saw.
Yeah, and then
rape,
we don't want
as
the
you
Irish
put it, her husband.
About that.
Well, look, I'm glad you've got a beautiful baby girl, Joe. I know you like to insult me and all that, but I'm really pleased for you.
Yeah, I know, it's cool. I mean, I'm happy, it really, if anyone has kids, they could tell you, it really truly adds a perspective upon the moment you hear that first cry, and, things do change. It really is amazing, even in a few days.
It's beautiful.
You're at the beginning of something new.
It is amazing.
Excellent. And now back to the insults, you fucking loser.
So if only Matt can find a way to get in some pussy, he may feel that experience.
Ha! I have a girlfriend! Ha ha!
What's his name? Oh, that's good to know that you're the man of the family, though. That's cool, man.
Did you notice he didn't have anything there? He was looking at the microphone and he didn't know what to say.
I was going to say.
I
thought for one of you guys to take up the title as his boyfriend.
Aaron?
Sod off, man.
No, I have a beautiful girlfriend who I took to a festival this weekend because I was DJing my first festival, Joe. That's right, DJing my first festival.
Oh, they must have had a low budget.
You're
They
right.
did, yeah.
Yeah, everyone needs to start somewhere.
You know,
I mean, look,
you've got-
just a few weeks ago you're sucking cock. Now you're on the radio.
You've got Leeds, and you've got whatever Reading, and you've got
Isle of Wight
Glastonbury, and the Isle of Wight, and then you've got the Beachdown Festival with Matt Hollick.
No, we're no big acts.
There's Jay-Z at Glastonbury, and
I don't know what you
Matt
think.
Hollick
I don't know
at
what
the
you think
Beachdown.
of De La Soul, Joe, but they were headlining.
Headlining?
De La Soul? Oh, come off it.
Oh, okay. I mean, it sounds pretty cool, so I guess that's cool.
Holy crap!
You must know De La Soul are, Joe.
Have you got any on the system?
No, don't.
Do you
No,
not
De La
know?
Soul. De La Soul did 3. That's the magic number in about 19.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They also did Say No Go, Me,
Yeah.
Myself and I.
Yeah. What you were getting confused about there, Joe, was that when Matt said they were headlining, you expected them to be a current group as opposed to someone from 20 years ago.
What? Oh, you mean like Glastonbury don't get old people back like Bowie and Paul McCartney?
But they're still relevant.
Not really.
People still listen.
De La Soul released a new album 18 months ago.
People
still composing orchestras and
people still listen to David Bowie and think he's good.
People still do that to De La Soul.
Yeah.
People,
and then he teams
not
up
as
with
many people that listen.
Oh, you
not as
down.
not as
I had my first ever festival
Not
gig at the
as
weekend,
many
right?
people that-
And instead of going, oh, well done, Matt, all this hard work might finally be paying off for you with your career after 16 years of trying to do it, you might say, well done, Matt. Congratulations. I hope you had a good night. How did it go for you? No, Joe. Instead, I get all this bullshit from some fat bastard over there who all he likes to do is eat pies in front of his pregnant girlfriend and then come down here and abuse me because he's jealous.
Wow. What kind of pie?
I give up. I'm just going to turn my mic off.
yeah, De La Soul.
De La Soul. Matt, I gotta tell you honestly, dude, I've been working in radio for a long time, and man, surely the time that you work in radio doesn't reward you with anything. You know that, But it's cool that you're getting some gigs. I mean, I guess.
I don't know. I disagree, Joe, because my time in radio has given me the opportunity to work with Ian Lee, James Whale,
Tommy Boyd. That's a very good accomplishment.
To what? What did he say? No, I honestly didn't hear.
He said, I think
he said your hard work, whatever, in radio managed to, and I complete this sentence, managed to allow you to ride Tommy Boyd's coattails.
Right, I see. Ride Tommy Boyd's coattails.
It's still called Not the Tommy Boyd Show. You can't even call it your own name. You have to still use his name and say it's not his show. It's still not called the Matt Show.
It's not. Oh, well, hang on a minute.
Not the Matt Hollick Show.
Hang on a minute. You're missing out, Stu.
NTMHS.
It's not my show. The show belongs to the people. We're just here to operate the buttons.
Oh, then why is it called Tommy Boyd Show?
It's not the Tommy Boyd Show. Because
Matt
he
and
used
Stu.
to do it, and now he doesn't. But, having said that, you can say I'm riding on the coattails. I now work with James Whale and Mike Mendoza. I had the privilege of working with Ian Lee.
My new name is not Donald Trump. You will please address me as Mr. Not Donald Trump. And if my aunt had a dick, it would be my uncle. I mean, come on.
Very good, mate.
There was going to be a name change, wasn't there? It was in the pipelines.
No,
but
there will be a name change.
Stuart got eggy because he bought the domain name of NTTBS.com.
Matt says to me, we're going to change the show name. And I went, great, I've just bought NTTBS.com. Brilliant, thanks very much. So we did have a discussion of what we could replace NTTBS with to still have.
Nat, Tui, Tommy and buttocks. I don't know.
You're doing so well, Joe, with the insulting and the coattails and Donald Trump. You just ruined it all with that.
I'm sorry.
So you should be. We will be changing the name, probably in the next month or so.
Now twats talk bullshit.
Nasty teenage tick bastards. Show.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Excellent.
Not the twat boys show.
Yeah.
Twat! It's bloody twat! Why do Americans have to pronounce it with an O? It's twat!
Is that what he just did? Yeah,
T-W-A-T!
We should cut him off just for that alone.
Yeah, exactly. Good.
How about tomato?
Not
Tomato. And what the fuck?
Not the tomato bolognese sauce.
Not the. Yeah, hey. Not NTTB. Well, there's already a company called National Tire and Brake. So you can't do that.
Maybe we should open it to the phone.
Yeah, there you go.
Dumb.
Brilliant. Joe, it's been great to speak to you, mate.
Alright, buddy. Take it easy.
Have yourself a good one.
Sucking.
See you, buddy.
Later.
Yeah. Oh, I like Joe.
I love Joe.
I think he's brilliant.
Comedy gold.
No, I'm sorry. Gary, you still there?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm sorry. Nobody.
Apparently, Gary's only been in the line for 13 minutes.
What happened?
That's because the counter got so long that it eventually just reset to zero.
Joe is the only person that truly can insult me, and I think it's great. I think it's fun. Everyone else has a go.
Yeah.
But Joe is the only person that truly gets away with it.
Class.
He's the only person I have nothing back. He says something, nothing comes into my head.
Yeah.
It really
probably be
pisses me
different
off.
if you had met him face to face. You'd be able to think of all sorts of things you could pick at him for.
No, I've seen his photo. So there we go. Where are we with the show?
Oh yeah, things
naming something after you.
Yes.
What would I like named after me?
Is this kind of like a legacy thing, something to leave behind?
Oh, well, basically, the way it came is we were talking with Ian, and Ian said, I want to do this topic about the Olympics, but I'm not really sure how, blah, 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 this swimmer and all that kind of stuff. I said, yeah, and she got, her local swimming pool has now renamed a swimming pool after her, or whatever her name is. So she won one gold, and she's come back and she's got a building named after her.
Right,
Whereas it used to be that, people had to do great things. I mean, I tried to get a road named after me at Rugby FM once, just for shits and giggles, and basically she turned around and said, first of all, you have to be a saint, second of all, you have to be dead. Basically. Right. So, and it was one gold medal, she gets this bloody place named after her, so what would you want named after you? Now, I could go the obvious route and say the Walker Stadium.
Yeah.
Trafalgar Square.
But I'm not going to, and I'm going to think a little more hardly about it.
I've got a local river named after me.
Really?
The Arun, yeah, but it's not spelled the same, is it?
Well, no, but there you go.
Perhaps I'd like a
01243 55 60 60 listeners.
Well done. That's your radio training. I quite like a train on the midfield main line to be named after me because it always comes late.
I like
that was a shit joke.
I like your thinking there behind that.
You see where I'm going with that?
I saw where you went with that.
So it needs a little bit. Let's think about this while we do this. Gary, are you still there?
Yes.
If you want to increase your profits, go the extra mile for your customers, and bring loyalty to your business, then you need Play in Store. In-house or online, Play in Store is your personal, made-to-measure music and marketing tool. As part of the Play Radio Network, we are experts at creating the perfect radio station for your customers, in turn delivering an increase in sales, staff morale and brand awareness. Go to playinstore.co.uk.
This is not the Tommy Boyd Show with Stu and Matt on Play 2 UK. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
She couldn't, because she basically had her tights tied round it and she couldn't get the batteries or switch it off, so it's just constantly vibrating.
That's pretty harsh, that,
I know, it's mad, isn't it? Okay, 01243 55 60 60 is the phone number. The phones have been strangely quiet tonight. I don't know if you just decided that it is actually crap on this show and you don't want to call anymore. studio@playradiouk.com is the email address. You can, of course, Skype play.radio.uk. 01243 55 60 60. We've spoken about a lot of things tonight, but now we're on to what would you like to have named after you? Inanimate objects, etc., etc.
It has been a particularly crude show this evening, so I think for the next 45 minutes we should at least try and bring it back to a level that Joe would accept.
Has it really been crude?
It has been a bit, certainly with the Olympic sports, it got a little bit crude.
But though you started that.
I know, but I can't help that.
Okay, well, let's talk gardening.
No, let's not talk... No, I just meant let's not talk about things that could possibly...
Okay. Have you decided what you want named after you yet, Stu?
Yeah, Trafalgar Square.
Oh, right, I thought you were just suggesting that for me.
No.
Why?
Because if you're getting the Trafalgar Square named after you, millions of people every year will come to Stuart Heron Square. Be great.
Heron Square.
Talk about being infamous.
It even has a ring to it. A little bit of a ring. We've got the Caddick Lambada coming up very soon.
Joe Becker says he wants a condom named after him.
He wants a condom named after him?
Yeah.
I see. There's a few holes in that plan, but we'll get on that later. Shit, another shit joke.
He's rolling them all out tonight, aren't you, kid? Hey, what was your light named after you again? Sorry,
Trafalgar Square.
No, not you.
Oh,
I've not decided yet. I'm trying to think of something funny. It's not working.
Are you holding out just in case it actually happens?
Yeah. If I
and you want to pick a
the
good
golden moment and I say it, and hopefully you might laugh instead of going, oh.
Fair enough.
What would you like named after you, Aaron?
Me? I would like, I suppose, a stretch of coastline.
Which bit of coastline?
Somewhere in Cornwall.
Balkan of Regis.
Somewhere where it's nice, where the sea isn't brown.
Okay, so somewhere other than England.
Yeah, I suppose so. No, I'd just like a lovely beauty spot, because I'm such an ugly bastard. I'd like somewhere beautiful.
Why do you think you're ugly?
I don't know. Over the years have not been good to me. When I worked at Butlins, I worked at Butlins, by the way. When I used to work at Butlins, I had beautiful hair, a winning smile,
lost in the sea of glass and tin.
What's this?
But no, to grip in my hand in the back of my jeans. I grabbed and put
Is this the return of Caddick Karaoke?
the machine.
I was going to say, fade him down, fade the computer up, and we'll play the Caddick Lambada.
Okay. Gary, you still there?
I am.
Yeah,
Great.
Cool. Are we going to play the Caddick Lambada? Is that
Go on
the
then.
plan? Okay. Gary, for the next 2 minutes, don't say a word.
Okay.
I'll just put them on hold.
Oh.
That was quite amusing. Should we just let's do this from this is from Davey, isn't it?
I don't know.
This is I think it was. I think it was. It might not be. I apologise if it wasn't. This is the Caddick Lambada.
Play the jingle, Matt. Se fue cayendo come festival. Cayendo se fue cayendo come festival. Cayendo estará down in London, e dia não soube que dá. Cayendo estará down in London, e dia não soube que dá. Corazón para estar con el león de corazón para estar para siempre son de danza sobre no guardaré no amado vamos a perder en control danza sobre el embarazamos por un día un instante fue.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Caddick Karaoke. Gary, you still there? I didn't understand a word of it, but I think that's the idea. Okay.
What was that, and when was that out?
That was a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it?
Was it last week?
Or last week? Yeah, last week.
You were poorly sick.
Yeah.
I was poorly sick.
Poorly sick.
Poorly sick.
You notice we've not had a Weedle's wind-up tonight. That is because he was poorly sick.
That is right.
So
you'll notice also we didn't have any unsigned artists tonight.
No. Quite right. We winged it tonight, really, didn't we?
We did, really.
You've had a tough week at work.
Listen, listener. The entire the show preparation for this week. I shall divulge the sensitive information that the show preparation for this week was knocked up. Many radio presenters probably spend, if they're doing a show once a week, they probably spend a couple of days, chatting with their team about what they can do and everything like that. We sat down at 6:45 this evening and just said, "What are we going to do?" And that included the 5 minutes it took Matt to have a cigarette.
I tell you what, you get nothing but professionalism at this place.
No, you get nothing.
Nothing professional.
Professionalism at this place.
Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, Stu's had a harsh week, which we won't go into on air.
But his rash is clearing up.
His rash is clearing up. So, you've not been able to do anything about it. You've been poorly sick.
I've been poorly sick. Yes.
I feel like I should stroke your head, but I don't want to. But it's greasy.
It's not greasy.
There's no air there to be
Can
greasy.
I have your head named after me?
If you want to, you can.
The Matt Hollick.
Scalp. Thanks. No. Yeah, and then Saturday I was taken to the zoo because I was poorly.
And then I've been at a festival. Hello on the phone.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think you're rude, because you're not like me when I put the wig off, you know.
Holy crap, Leslie, that is the worst phone line I've ever heard in my entire life.
That is awful.
Is it your end as well? It's really, really fuzzy and plastic through the
Yeah, try.
That is bad, man.
That'll be that one. Skype call. Hang on a second, Gary. Let's do that. There you go.
Fat Steve, what's up?
Hey, I've got some suggestions for changing the name of the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so 01243 55 60 60. If you think we should be, if you want to suggest what NTTBS could stand for that doesn't involve Tommy Boy, you can, of course, Skype play.radio.uk. Shoot, Fat Steve.
Okay, I've got 5 of them.
You got 5 on it.
9 tramps touching bums and stuff. Okay. Nasty testicles taste a bit salty.
That's a good one.
This one I think is really accurate. No talent tossers boast and shout.
Yes! Now there we go.
Boast and shout. Hello on the phone.
Oh, is this better?
That's a lot better. Right, so now we've got Fat Steve, Gary from Catford. Are you still there, Gary from Catford?
Yeah,
excellent, thank you. Fat Steve and Leslie Gruford on the line.
All right, go on, Steve. What was the rest of them?
Okay, so I got 2 more. The Neither Talented or Terribly Bright Show.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
I like that.
And the Alan Caddick Show.
I like. See what you did there. That's good.
Thanks very much. Goodbye.
Take care, mate.
The thing for me, right, is that not the Tommy Boyd Show. NTTBS. There's no ands or ors in the middle of it.
No, but lots of people amalgamate, take the of and the a and the and
we
and
don't
this
do
and the
that.
other.
We
Yeah.
don't do that.
Well, we are.
Well, we're not.
Well, we might be.
No, we're not.
We might be.
Gary?
We can when Matt's not looking.
We're not, Gary, okay? I'm gonna leave you up now, Gary. You're up.
Okay.
All right. Leslie.
I've got it down as 2 hours.
Oh!
You got it down as what?
2 hours, 4 minutes, by the way.
2 hours, 4 minutes?
Yeah, it stayed on, mate.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay. Leslie.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello,
YouTube. You got a video this week?
No, I haven't.
Are you still doing that minuting thing?
No, I finished the Neighbours thing. They've actually invited me down to the studios next week for a workshop.
Excellent.
Yeah, so I'm off down on Friday, staying over London in the night. And then it's actually on Saturday, this workshop.
What's this for?
Neighbours. It's a Fremantle Media.
Right.
And they did a trial online where superfans can actually submit story ideas. And what we had to do, like, they showed you future episodes, and you had to write character blogs, phone calls, SMS text, and all that jazz. And they'd put the best ones the fans would choose on the website as things that actually happened between the characters, between the scenes on the show.
Right. How boring.
So it was just an experiment, and they've invited some of the best contributors down into London for a workshop.
So how did you get invited down then?
Exactly. I used a false name and perjury.
So Alan Caddick will be attending the workshop.
Leslie Gruford.
That Caddick Lombardo is fucking brilliant. it's like Davey's done that. You know that impression of spastic you used to do at school and get your trouble with?
Yeah.
He's done that. It's Alan caricature, but it's not Alan himself.
I've had a great idea I've had a great idea for something to do on the show.
What?
Well, we can have Alan Caddick song parodies.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and basically, all you have to do is exactly like the Caddick Lombardos, just play a song and pretend you're Alan over the top of it.
That'll be a brilliant idea, because not only that, is Alan always calls in afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. That's great.
That doesn't sound like me.
And then what we'll do is we'll do that. We'll do it as a segment at 9:30 because you know you'll be in the pub. He won't hear it. He won't hear it.
Listen back at the podcast.
Yeah, but he'll forget about it by next week. So
That's the funny thing about Alan is he's very in the moment. He can get super angry 1 minute and the next minute he's chatting to you. He's like very, what do they call it? Reactive.
yeah.
Yeah, he is. Volatile, I think, is a better
Yes.
word. Listen, Leslie, lovely chewing the fat with you, but what do you want named after you?
Well, a green drink, of course. Grufford Greens.
Grufford Greens.
Yes, but pronounced Garuford.
Garuford, yes, I know.
But I'm going to spoof that and do a YouTube video on it.
Okay, I still can't believe that I am talking to somebody who was sad enough to try and write a plotline for Neighbours and is now going to a workshop.
Oh, well, do you know that everybody needs good neighbours, Matt? Because just a little understanding helps to make that perfect blend.
That's right, yes.
And that
Neighbours.
perfect blend is a green drink.
Everybody needs good neighbours.
Can I ask, Leslie?
Sure thing.
Sure thing. Can I ask about Mr. What's his face from Star Trek? Shatner. Yeah, what happened there? Was that genuine, or did you click that?
That was genuine. That was for me.
How the fiddle? Oh, did you get all that sorted then?
Well, a video maker never reveals his secrets.
Well, fair enough.
So you
But
clipped
my
it from
good
another
friend
show.
Peter Chapman doesn't tell anyone how he just is.
Yeah, true.
There's still a lot of mystery about when he went to the studio that time.
Is there?
Right, well, we're not talking about that, but there's no mystery behind his other films because it's easy. He gets 2 teddy bears and slags me off and makes them pretend to have sex together.
Oh, don't play your victim here, because I had to face fuck you in one of those. So I feel just as violated.
You're quite right, you're quite
I have
right.
to say, that Shatner thing was absolutely brilliant. It was
Oh,
brilliant,
cheers,
wasn't it?
thanks for that.
It was just like jaw-dropping when he started saying that stuff and going on. Remember to drink your green drinks.
What? He did it true Shatner style, it's all in the subtext.
It's brilliant. Absolutely
Well, he
brilliant.
should have said, don't stop drinking your green drink. Because that's Shatner way, isn't it?
Yeah, the way he pauses, yeah.
The dramatic pause in the wrong place.
So you're telling me
that you got in touch with William Shatner?
I didn't say that.
Did you email a show he was on or something?
No. It's got to be a mystery, Matt. The more you plug, the less a mystery it is.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I couldn't put it on YouTube, is because I ain't got his permission to do that.
Ah, I see. Right.
That
Gotcha.
never stopped anyone before, did it?
I know, but, I don't want to get this shout on me case,
That is cool.
Yeah, but
don't mess with this shat.
If that was a TV show, right? Then it's already clipped and stuff anyway. I wouldn't worry about it. Stick it on.
Well, it's an exclusive for you.
All right. In that case, we'll deal with that. We'll have that.
We'll have that.
We'll have that one.
Yeah, it's yours, so no one else can see it. I've only ever shown people a low-quality version of it.
I want you to send me a copy of it though, because I want to watch it again.
Yeah, that's the point actually, because our version, the lips didn't match the words.
Oh, that'll be the playback on the PC you're using. The actual file was in sync.
Yes.
So you get that file and just burn it to disk or email it or whatever, and it'll work well if your PC's up to tune.
Cool. Skype it to me later.
Yeah.
Anyway, what other topics? What Olympic sport would you like to see introduced?
01243 55 66.
I want snooker. Do you know why?
Why?
Because the British are the best at snooker in the world.
Yeah.
The Chinese aren't far behind.
Yeah, they're very good. Pipang Chung's pretty good. Wee Wang Tang.
You're just making those up. Okay. So you'd like to see snooker?
Yes, it was debated a few years ago.
Really?
And darts as well. We're not too bad at darts.
Oh yeah, that's been mentioned.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Hi Shatner, it's Jason here.
Hey, Jason.
Can you tell Leslie Gruford to stop annoying me? Can you tell Nemesis to stop being a cock? And can you tell Alan Caddick to stop fucking adding me to the Skype chats?
You want me to tell all your friends all these various things? I got a better idea. You tell your friends all these various things, and I back you on everything you say.
Cheers, Shatner. But do you have a message for Leslie Gruford at all?
Don't stop drinking your green drink with that crazy stuff inside it.
That was mental.
Hang on a minute.
What?
You went and got Shatner's autograph at an autograph signing, didn't you?
No. I didn't know. When can I have done that?
Hang on.
But if you look in the background, there's
it's like
a
an autograph.
poster of Ian Roan and Joe.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, but they're not posters, they're superimposed.
Yes, I know.
Oh. Okay. No, I'm gonna let you go now.
Oh.
Okay, I did say now, I gave him a couple of seconds, so it wasn't actually now. I gave him a bit more than I was going to give him.
I still love that video, that's really
That is good. Apparently, we're entering a great British football team to the 2012 Olympics.
Yes, but apparently, according to the paper today, we're going to lose. And you know why we're going to lose? Why? Because Harry Redknapp wants to be the manager of it.
Oh, he could be a good manager for it.
Yeah. What's wrong with Redknapp doing
Listen, the problem isn't...
He's bottom of the Premiership at the moment.
He hasn't got any English players in his team, has he?
Listen,
yeah, well, exactly.
Listen to what I'm going to say.
Unproven.
Listen.
Unproven manager.
In Olympic football teams, you're only allowed 3 players from the over 21 league. So he won't be managing all the big boys. He'll only have 3 big names. The rest have to come from the under 21s.
That we might have a chance then.
Exactly.
Will we?
Yeah, well, people like Walcott and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
In 4 years' time, he won't be under 21.
How old's Rooney?
No, exactly.
Shit, no, he won't.
Sugar.
See? So you're talking the 17-year-olds that are quite possibly just started to play for Southampton right now. What an excellent team we're going to have. It's going to be Southampton's first team versus the rest of the world.
At least we'll have Great Britain in the Olympics.
Hold on, Matt.
Yeah.
Matt, explain to me how Argentina had Riquelme and Messi then.
Because they're allowed 3 from the over 21s, which I just said.
Okay, well then we choose Rooney.
No.
No.
Well, no, they're allowed...
Rooney's crap. Rooney is so overrated, it's untrue.
And, please.
All right. Who would your 3 be?
Me personally?
Yes.
Any English players?
3 English players.
Right, well, mine would be Shay Given in goal, Steve Gerrard in midfield, and up front I would take... who would I take up front?
It's going to be someone from Newcastle.
No. What?
A Bonglavore?
Actually, no, I'd take Theo Walcott, because he'll be over 21 by then. So I'd have Shay Given in goal, Gerrard in the middle, and Walcott up front.
There's your close-mindedness, do you see?
Good
Because
choice.
in the midfield, if he's still playing football, I'd have Ryan Giggs.
What? No, it would be 40 nearly then. It would be ridiculous.
He'd still be an amazing player, though.
You'd play Ryan
In
Giggs
defence, I'd have
rather than Gerrard.
I'd have John Terry or Rio Ferdinand.
Right.
In defence.
John Terry?
Yeah.
He's a hacker.
Well, gets the job done, doesn't he?
Worst England captain ever.
Controversial.
I like
He
controversy.
is.
All right, go on. So you were saying?
Giggs in midfield if we're still playing. This is like a dream thing.
Yeah,
really,
sure, go for it.
If you want me to do a realistic one, I can do. So I'd have Giggs in midfield, I'd have Terry or Ferdinand in defence, and up front, it probably would be somebody like Agbonlahor. Somebody like that, definitely, yes.
All right, Gary.
If you're trying to project 4 years' time,
Yeah.
then you probably want David Bentley.
Sorry, say that again, mate.
Bentley.
David Bentley.
What?
David Bentley, Agbonlahor,
Ashley Young.
and Ashley Young.
Good shouts, good shouts.
Yeah.
There'll be 4 mainstays of the England team in 4 years' time.
I've been informed that apparently Team GB doesn't include Southern Ireland, which I didn't know because I don't know about the
Because they don't want
Olympics.
to be part of Great Britain, do they?
Right, well, because I don't know about the Olympics, so I didn't realise. In which case, I'd have to remove Shay Given and put in.
Oh, I didn't realise he was Southern Ireland.
I'd put in Joe Hart.
John Hart. Okay, 01243 55 60 60. Who would you use for the Great British Olympic team?
Websites don't always work to their full potential. In fact, they can seem like a mystic art. Wouldn't it be great if you had someone on hand to wave a magic wand that would optimize, improve, and increase traffic to your website? Fear no more. The Web Wizard is here dispensing web wisdom and free tips. Email your question to Jason Rutland, the Play 2 Web Wizard, wizard@playradiouk.com. Then listen at 2:30 p.m. on the last Thursday of every month. The Web Wizard on Play 2 with Argo Internet Business Consultants. Growing your ideas. Click argo.uk.com.
It's not the Tommy Boyd Show with Matt and Stu, only on Play 2 UK. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
It's me. Is it me?
That's good, I like that. Is it you that does it?
Good evening. Is it me? No,
It is you, isn't it?
Crap at it. Aaron's here tonight.
Hello.
Stu's here. And our celebrity co-host for the last 20 minutes is G-Man.
Good evening.
Las Vegas region neon blasted road quieted on all Viva Las Vegas Cemetery, the doctor Seminary, the daytime if you see he walks, you'll never be the same again.
Did we actually read out Randy's email about a new Olympic sport, G-Man? Can you remember?
I can't remember if Stu actually ever got to the end of it.
Mention it.
Go for it.
I think they should have an Olympic effort for distance excreminating.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yes, we did. But what song was that Alan was trying to sing?
I don't know, I wasn't paying attention.
Do you ever understand what Alan rings in and sings about?
When he calls in now, I tend to just switch off, to be honest with you.
At least he called.
It's a good point.
Good man, Alan. Thank you for that.
It's a phone-in show.
What's this? It's Alan phoned up and sung.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
He's a very nice bloke, isn't he?
Thank you for that, Alan. Good man. What?
Make sure you put your jaw on before bagging that pig. Why does the NTTBS stream via Winamp keep stopping every 5 minutes? Dunno, mate. Okay. And Matt still likes men. Joe Becker.
So when we change the name of the show, do I have to buy a new domain name?
I don't know, mate. We have to talk about it, because I think when we change the name of the show, we're going to have to let's centralise everything and take it off your shoulders. And your
TSFKANTTBS.com.
What the fuck is that?
The show formerly known as
Show formerly known as.
Oh right.
God, now you're getting confusing now.
Yeah.
Show formerly known as not the Tommy Boyd show.
Yeah. That's like the artist formerly known as Symbol.
Yeah, that's stupid. What was all that? And then he went and changed it back to Prince.
That's called an ego, Aaron.
Oh right, and he's such a little bloke as well.
And he said he was a slave, didn't he?
A slave?
He had slave written on the side of his face because of his record company.
Slave to the company? You know that feeling,
yeah,
don't you, Matt?
Those multi-millionaires, you know.
You know that feeling.
Hey? What, slave?
Slave to the company.
I don't know that feeling, actually.
Slave to the whale.
Slave, oh, God, yeah.
The whale slave.
Oh, don't
yes.
Get me,
Read the emails, monkey boy. Read the emails.
Yeah. He calls, what does he call me? Is it Matilda or something he calls me? I don't know.
Does he?
Yeah, he calls me a girl's name.
There are no Skype messages this week.
No Skype answer phone messages at all.
Everyone's gone to Margate.
Everyone's gone on holiday. They've all gone to Bournemouth.
Hello, you're on the phone.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello. Don't sound too happy.
What?
Don't know. See, I'm wasted that now.
You're taking the battery out?
You were just wasting your time trying to wind me up now. Now, I was listening to Alan's phone, Alan Caddick, that is.
Yeah.
His football fantasy league rundown.
Yeah.
And I could not understand a word that he was saying. Seriously, most of the time I can catch the odd bit with Alan, you know, like the odd thing now and then, Lala and Kathy Barry and all of that. But tonight, for some reason, he seems much more fucked up than he usually is.
Just to reiterate, what he said was, we got this and then we got over here on the coming down this road, and you really buy up a back in other things.
Can I stop you there?
Yes.
Because I don't think it's fair to take the piss out with the afflicted.
He's not afflicted.
Oh, I don't know. No. I heard that. That's just... It's G-Man there. Can I have a word with G-Man? I'd like to take this advantage to say hello to him. G-Man?
How you doing?
I have to say tonight you have surpassed yourselves with the amount of times you have spent on the radio.
Well, thank you very much, but at least you can claim I haven't called in too much, because I haven't really only called in more than once.
I quite like it this way, because you're limited to how long you can talk for. It's like having a comfortable pair of slippers or a dog in the house. You know it's there, but you don't really want to hear it or see it all the time. It's like G-Man. Lovely, very well done.
Thanks for your support.
No, it is. No, don't worry, G, because I'm right behind you all the way. Even though you're from Catford, which is a lower middle class suburb of southeast London, and I wouldn't be caught dead on the other side of the river. right? But even though that I am happy to support you.
Okay, guys, just going to stop you there. If anybody else wants to get in touch into the conversation, 01243 55 60 60.
I'm having a chat, and you're just talking over me.
Skype, play.radio.uk, and you can email studio at playradiouk.com, you see.
He's
Okay,
a bit
carry on,
DJing
sorry.
at a festival, and he's all getting big-headed now. Look. What did you play? Any Wham? I like a bit of Wham, I do.
Fuck off, you estate agent. Bloody idiot. Oh no, look who it is on Skype. Oh no.
Well, who? Who is it?
Good evening, Size.
Good evening.
Good impression.
That's good, I like that. That's really good, yeah.
Sizemog!
Hello.
Speak now or forever hold your conspiracy.
Be very careful in the near future.
Why?
Is this Mystic
Because
Meg?
an awful lot's going to happen on the 30th of September.
What's going to happen? Am I finally going to win the lottery?
Oh, I've no idea what you're going to do, Matt. But be very careful. Seriously, people, please.
Sounds like a threat.
It's not a threat.
Sizemog, don't tease us with something.
Stop this. It's like Mystic
I'm
Meg.
trying to give you advice. Listen to me, please.
Go on.
If you have any money in the bank,
Yes.
take it out.
Which bank?
Any bank.
Why?
Before the 30th of September. Take it out.
Why?
Because the banking system worldwide is going to go bang.
Well, that guy.
Brilliant, because then it'll wipe out my overdraft. I ain't got no more money.
Hell yeah, baby, bring it on,
I don't have any money. It's all in the red. So that's great news for me.
Sizemog, why is this going to happen, Sizemog?
Because the American overdraft has been called in, and they've been given until the 30th of September to pay it. And if they don't pay it before the 30th of September, they're going to go bust.
So who do they owe the overdraft to?
China.
The International Monetary Fund.
No, China own all of the USA's debt.
China's fed up with American debt.
Yeah, but they own it all. They're not going to give it up in 30 days.
China has 37 billion in American debt in bonds.
How did
And
China manage to buy America's debt?
That was the agreement with the oil.
Yeah.
So now China's calling the debt in.
30 days.
No, China's not calling the debt in. The International Monetary Fund is calling the money back.
But you do realise we live in the UK, Sizemog. This is not a US talk show you've phoned into.
This is the International Monetary Fund, which UK is part of.
Yes, so we're calling the debt back from America as well. Our money's not going to disappear out of our British banks. They can't do that. They can't make somebody else's credit. They can't take someone else's credit to pay someone else's debt, Sizemog.
To be on his side, though, so you're saying that, but when the banks in America went tits up last year, now we're suffering the consequences of it.
No, that was the mortgages. And the
But
housing
it's
market.
the same deal. They still didn't have any money left, did
Let's
they?
bring this down to black and white. America owes billions of pounds.
Mhm.
The International Monetary Union is calling America's debt in and has given them till the 30th of September to pay their debt. My money in my British bank account that I've earned with my British job isn't going anywhere.
But if the banks go tits up in the States, like the one that caused all the problems now, right? That's what you're going to get a problem over here. It's all going to have a knock-on effect,
Banks didn't go tits
mate.
up in the States. All the mortgages went tits up. It was something.
Where did the mortgage companies get the money from?
The mortgage companies got the money from the banks, right? But it was more to do with the housing market than it was to do with the actual banks.
Right.
Can I
Sizemog.
speak?
Yes.
Right, the subprime in America was the forerun of what we're going through now. But before even the subprime was Enron, and that was disposed of on 9/11, because all the records of that were taken down in Building 7, which collapsed by some extraordinary means.
That'll be the one that collapsed behind the newsreader as he was saying, and still, Building 7 has collapsed, and then you see it in the background. That'll be that one, right?
Absolutely.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you not hear? Did you not see that? Was it BBC guy or an American guy?
BBC.
Yeah, it was BBC.
Yeah, and he was on the thing.
Stood there and said, sorry, the woman stood there and said, Building 7 has collapsed, and in the background behind her was Building 7.
Yeah. and it hadn't actually collapsed. Yeah.
Right, hello on the phone.
I got a question about...
Okay, hello on the phone. Okay, hello on the phone.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello there. Right, I wanted to mention two things. One of them was near Fetch is Building 7. I also wanted to mention that I've been to Cheltenham with all of the swells, but the place I love the most in the world is Tunbridge Wells. And also, I wanted to mention Antonio Fargus. And if I wanted anything named after me, it would be a hallucinogenic mushroom or possibly a yoghurt culture.
Brilliant, thank you very much, Chris. Hello on the phone.
Hello, I was just wondering if Matt's got the right trousers on tonight.
Why? What? What have I missed?
Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, weren't you liken to Wallace and Gromit?
Oh, right, I see. Sizemore.
Yes.
A good question posed in the chat room. How do you propose we're going to get paid if we all close our bank accounts, as we already get paid by backs?
Well, in the near future, you're not going to be paid at all. So you're just going to have to make your own merry.
I'm sorry, Sizemore.
How you going to work then?
You're on.
Feel like doing this show
you're
then.
on to, the end of the world is nigh, according to Sizemore. He is Mr. Conspiracy. I love him for it. Thank you very much, Sizemore, for your call. Maybe next week we'll get a new conspiracy, and we can all worry again. I like the cynical, pessimistic view he has on everything.
I hope he's correct, because my overdraft is terrible.
Me too, it'd be great.
I'd love to wipe that bad boy out.
I wonder if he tripped over a Kit Kat wrapper, would he claim the US government put it there?
Can you make a note to call him back on the first show off the 30th of September?
Yeah, so your bank account's still there.
Put it down in your big jotter. Put it in your big jotter, Matt.
You know full well he's going to be the first one taking his money out. There's going to be so much money in Sizemore's mattress.
Sorry, Gary, are you sitting inside a large coffee mug?
No, I'm relaxing.
Oh right, it just sounded like you got to have that sort of reverb going on.
Oh sorry, I haven't quite worked out all the settings on this thing yet.
We can tell.
It's probably alright.
It's great having you on hold all show, G-Man.
Oh, I enjoyed it, yeah.
It's been emotional.
I mean, because
it's a different way of listening to the show.
It is. Well, you see, it was important that we eliminated your constant trigger finger calling again and again and again, and quite rightly tonight, like you said, well, you've actually made two calls, one on Skype and one on the phone.
Next week we're going to have Alan Caddick on hold.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Alan Caddick the week after Chris from Birmingham.
Oh God, no! don't put me through that.
He struggles with Skype, doesn't he, Chris?
Chris, I think he struggles with anything. I think
Hello?
Are you here?
A buffering.
Yeah, right, man.
Did you hear me?
Oh, you will all be pleased to know that we spoke on Friday at Play Radio, and we are going to be looking at putting out lots of lower, different bitrate audio streams for people, so they can receive them on their phones at minimal megabyte usage.
Why'd you look at me when you said that? I don't give a toss.
Okay.
If you go to nttbs.com, click on the listen link, you will already find the one for Play 2 that you can listen on your mobile at the lowest bitrate available.
No, but we're doing lots of different ones.
I heard it off someone's phone.
We're doing lots of different ones.
I'm just saying.
Do that mime again. Do that mime again. We're doing
lots of different ones.
Lots of different ones.
That's like the bit rate getting higher. Yeah. So we're going to do.
The trouble is, to do it with a mobile phone, there's no point in doing it above 16k, because as soon as you go out of a normal 3G area, it's just going to buffer and cut out. So.
Yeah, but ours is 26, isn't it?
No, it's 20.
So we're not then.
Well, all right. So 24k. Sorry.
Thank you. So we're going to go down another 8k.
Yeah.
It was something we chatted about.
Just saying.
You know, we want more people to be able to listen.
Play Radio UK.
I mean, if we have got a 24-bit stream, you might want to let our program controller know about it.
He set it up.
Now on your phone.
But basically, because if you listen on the 24k stream on your phone, it takes up 7 megabits per hour, and a 500 megabit download limit per month. That's basically going to mean you can listen to all the shows.
By the way, can I put a suggestion forward for you to mention to Craig, who does the voice.
1 second. On the phone. Hello?
Quality. Yep. You know...
On the phone, hello?
In a Greek, guys.
Yeah, cheers, Alan. See you next week.
Swat.
Yeah, you know the one who does the voice, yeah?
Yeah.
Craig? Yeah. He says, broadcasting live from the UK, to the UK. Yeah?
No, it says from the UK.
No, it says to.
On what?
When he does the jingle. Broadcasting live.
What, the top of the hour jingle?
To the UK, yeah. It should be from the UK.
No, broadcasting live across the UK because we're a UK station with UK entertainment and features and news pieces and stuff.
But it's on the internet.
Yeah, it's on the internet, right? And we're quite happy for anybody around the world to listen to us, but as long as they know that we'll be focusing most of our content on the UK.
Right.
So that's why we're all across the UK.
See, you're aiming too small. You need to aim bigger.
Why?
Why not?
Okay, it's a conversation you need to have with Lee. And good luck with that.
I will, thanks.
Just reading. I'm just reading something in the On the Wireless room. It says apparently producer Davis. His best part was when I likened him to Alex Zane. He told me to fuck off.
Alex Zane got suspended this week.
I know.
What for?
I thought that might get a. I thought that might get a.
Why did he get suspended?
Because he played an inappropriate song parody about rape.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Even we wouldn't do that. Would we?
This isn't about rape.
This isn't about rape.
It's an inappropriate parody. Hello on the phone.
David, right, words that you don't hear used very often. Gilgamesh, selling Birmingham in 3 words. We've got hobbits and excellent drinking water. Ta-da!
G-Man.
Yes.
You must have been on, what, 2 hours, 40 minutes?
2 hours 34 right now.
Excellent.
Probably about
That's great going. That's great going, G-Man, but we're going to lose you now.
I know. It's been a good show, guys. Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure having you on hold for so long.
It's been a pleasure being on.
Thank you for co-hosting the show in Joe's absence. We needed a female presence.
Yes.
See you, mate.
On the phone, hello.
Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
We can't have the show without it.
Oh, very good.
That wins.
That wins. I don't know who it was. It
Hello on the phone.
Oh, I enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Sounded like
Glad you had an orgasm.
It was Paul.
Paul. Whip Paul.
Oh, a dirty bumhole.
That's a dirty bumhole.
Yes.
God, I've got a cough starting. It's really annoying.
Oh, God.
What are you doing? We're still on.
I know, just putting some bits of paper
Oh,
over here, alright?
Good lord.
I'm terribly sorry.
Unprofessional. Terribly.
I was just moving some bits of paper around the office, you know.
Should we bother doing anything else now? Should we?
No, I'm this is just
going to hit the button in a second. Audioclick.co.uk, playradiouk.com, NTTBS.com, onthewireless.net.
I wonder if
MickWineWA.com.
Audio Click needs to be updated, by the way. Derek, get on it. I wonder if Paulie genuinely does have a dirty bum.
I worry for him, because if he has and he's not cleaning it, he's going to get all kinds of problems down there.
There will be chafing.
There'll be chafing,
Dry.
he'll get infections. I mean, how does he go for a poo? That must be really sore when it breaks the dryness and opens up to release another.
If there is anything worse than a festival toilet, it has to be his dirty bum hole.
And on that note, have a great week, everybody. Oh, hang on.
Not quite the winner, but there you go.
There you go, indeed. How do we end the show today?
Have a good weekend and rest of the weekend. Good week, and we'll see you all next Sunday.
How would you end the show, Aaron? What would you say?
Have a good day off tomorrow.
Okay. Fuck you all.